boy Muddy Mo, aka Mr. Bean, coming at y'all again with another daily DeFi Degenerate update, also known as the DeFi Degenerate Show. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Y'all so excited now. I already know y'all ain't excited. Y'all saw that title. Y'all not excited for me. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Now, today, Muddy Crypto Movement, all the listeners in the world, let me tell y'all, man, we got a special guest coming on a little bit later. I know that y'all anxious to see, but we got Baba Black and some other team members of the Piston Race. All right, so that smart contract, which pays 1% per day, they got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff to go through with them. They got a lot of exciting things to talk about. And y'all know how I am, man. I just want to bring this to the people, so as y'all pile in, y'all already know, man. I'm gonna wait on y'all. Y'all know how I am. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take my time. So shout out to Baba Black and the team coming on a little bit later. Also, y'all already know, man. Y'all know how Muddy Mo is, man. Y'all know how the Muddy Crypto movement moves. Listen, it's a weird space right now. We're gonna talk about the market. We're gonna talk about the DeFi space a little bit too, right? That's what we do. That's what we're here for. But it's a weird time in the space. So we just got to stay cognizant, y'all. We got to understand everything is red, and it's easy to see the flaws in things. So today we're gonna try not to see a lot of flaws. We're gonna keep it very light, you know what I mean? Because the main course, like I told y'all, the main meal today is of course the Piston Race team, which shout out to the Muddy Crypto movement. You know what I mean? Like they really embraced him. He came into the chat. And any, not just a dev, but any team leader in this space or anybody who's willing to take their time and to come in and talk to us directly, bro. We can't listen. We can't sell that short. That's a big deal. You know what I mean? So especially somewhere like here now. Baba, whenever he come on, his name Baba Black. I think it's like Baba Black. Shit. we gonna ask him about that name when he come on. And shout out to that whole Piston team. But Baba, when you come on, we're gonna have some questions for you, man. We're excited to know what you're doing with Piston Race, and not just that, we're excited to we're excited to have something different in the space. Now, as y'all come on in, man, let me just talk to my people for a second, because the Muddy Crypto movement, I appreciate y'all embracing him. One thing we gotta know, man, especially with these devs and these different contracts, that yes, we are taking risks, right? And the risk is unto yourself. But before I talk about these contracts, listen, there's always a way that somebody's trying to dupe you. And, even when you get to a certain point where you have, a little funds, a little sign, you know what I mean? Even then, your fight turns more to protecting what you have rather than making it. So just remember why we got into the space. Now, let me tell y'all a story. Story time. Y'all already know how y'all know how Muddy is, man. So, but it's story time. So, when I was a kid, man, I used to go on like youth trips, you know what I'm saying? Sports, you know what I'm saying? Back then it was a church, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just different youth trips. I can't remember which one it was, but it was this one dude, man. He was he wasn't slow, but he was a little behind, right? He had a wad of money. Some reason his mama did not trust like debit cards or nothing, so he had like a fat wad of money. We out of town, like we way out of time. You know what I'm saying? Well, from where we from. So everything going good, and the chaperone knowing him, they like, look, you want me to hold your money for you because we're in a dangerous city. Like people here try to hustle you and all that, right? So long story short, he's like, no, I got it. He trying to be a big boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, his mama told her, hey, watch him, but he didn't care. So long story short, he see this guy on the street, slick talking. If y'all ever seen one of these guys on the street, they not always, on the street because they have to be. Some of these dudes choose to, they don't want to be in the loop we in, you know what I mean? So anyway, this guy on the street, hustler, you could tell, a little dirty, but he was like, hey man, I guess, the guy flashed his money. The dude that was with us, he flashed his money or whatever. And the guy, his eyes are, hey, I got a game for you. Want to play a game? So he basically, it's a long story short, they playing 3-card Molly, boom, boom, boom. And he said, look, man, I'm going to triple your money in 10 seconds. All you got to do is put all your money in this bag, right? So that was the final trick he had. So he's shaking up the bag. All right, now all I need you to do is close your eyes and count to 10. And by the time you wake up, this money going to have triple the money you had in this bag. So of course, dude, open the bag and it's nothing but it's nothing but newspapers and you know what I mean, all used Twinkie wrappings and all kind of silly stuff. So the moral of the story is, man, is that in this space, yes, you're on the own, right? But people are always trying to get you. You got to look out for self. All right, you got to pay attention to what you're doing in your wallet. Okay, how y'all feeling, Brian? Let me check my chat, man. Let me see what y'all on today. Y'all excited? We got, hey, listen, Piston Race, they should be coming up, so we'll see. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good time. We got a lot of good questions for them. Brian say, what's happening? Yeah, what's happening, everyone? Hey, yeah. Y'all watching the DeFi Degenerate show with Muddy Mo. Make sure y'all hit that like now. Come on in, hitting that like. Okay. Y'all know we don't change nothing. As always, this is the link tree, man. Come check out the link tree. Of course, we got Piston Race at the top. It's one of, obviously I put what I'm most confident in at the very top. So is what it is. But then we also got Elephant Money, Drip, all the top ones. We even got my Diamond Team, which I know the Elephant, I know the Piston Race team is going to want to talk about my Diamond Team version too. So we got some good stuff here. As always, you just had a place to go. So, come over to the Muddy Crypto Movement, where everybody knows your name. The link, not the link tree. This is the link tree, but the Telegram is right up here in this corner. So, make sure you hit that. If y'all want to come check out like-minded people. It's a really community space. And shout out to my community. Some people are like, Muddy, are you mad? Even Baba was like, this is a happy interview. Baba, we ain't that mad over here. It's not that bad, man. It's not that bad. But it is kind of rough sometimes when you always the truth teller. You know what I mean? Like, nobody always going to be the person always telling the truth. I hate to be right. You know what I mean? I hate to have bad feelings about somebody and be right. And that's just kind of what the Muddy Crypto Movement is, kind of predicament we're in. But then again, it is, like I say, it's like-minded people who's doing this stuff every day like y'all. So is what it is. Come check us out if you're interested. Also, in the link of this description, if you Piston Race, we're going to talk about Piston Race and lots. If y'all want to follow along, go ahead and hit that link in the description of this YouTube video or wherever you're watching. All right, let's keep it moving. How y'all feeling today? Brian say, very true. Even influencers can misguide you. Not Muddy Moto. Don't listen, Brian. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's part of the reason why the Muddy Crypto Movement exists, man. We try to stay in good spirits. We want to make some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we here. We're not here to, mislead people, misguide people. So, y'all know Muddy's not a shield. But at the same time, me not being a shield, you know what I mean? Like, it takes time to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes time to prepare for y'all. So just keep that in mind. All right. Let's see what these markets looking like today, y'all. Let's take a peek. Let's see. All right. Bitcoin under 30,000 again. Here we go. It's now look, all my noobs, check this out. It's a up and down. It's like a roller coaster, right? It's gonna just keep going back and forth. Don't worry about it. Don't panic. It'll be fine. To me, in my opinion, long term, it's just too much name recognition, in my opinion, for Bitcoin to fail. Now, this next one, yeah, boy, not today, y'all, but for another day, we got a different conversation to have. Ethereum, Vitalik, I see you lowered the gas fees. I'm not clapping though. It's been years, sir. We've been in Ethereum for years. Like, is Richard Hart now? We're gonna talk about Richard Hart. It's some stuff going on with him too. It's a lot of stuff. Like, we're not gonna cloud the space because today we got to talk about Piston Race and we stand in good spirits. However, it's a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna keep y'all filled in. Y'all already know where to come. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to find out what's going on, y'all know where to come find us. Anyway, Ethereum lowered its gas fees temporarily. The price is still dropping. So I think there's a little pulse chain fear, and we'll talk about pulse chain in a second too. All right, as always, I told y'all, whenever stable coins are at 3 and 4 on this total market cap, on the total market, it's not a great thing. So that means a lot of people are trying to do it safe and get stables. Well, generally safe, I should say. You know what I mean? So you see Binance is up to number 4. To me, now this is, see the prices are still red here, but to me, that's still a great opportunity to understand what the market is doing. Because a lot of people don't know, like, we run the space, y'all. Like, the mainstream media, people who buy Bitcoin and, all these people that's trying to short Bitcoin and the 1540 and whatever, 14, whatever, all them 13, all them numbers, all them charts and all that. It's cool. Some people make a lot of money doing that. That's great. But most people don't, right? We over here making bread every day with Piston Race and other stuff like that. So it is what it is. Y'all just got to know what y'all dealing with. But to me, that's just a signal of strength. All right. Let's keep it moving because we got a lot. We got to get to a lot quick today. We got guests coming on. Y'all know. Listen now. Y'all better roll out the red carpet for the guests now. Y'all know how we do. All right. Binance Smart Chain. BUSD is at number 7 today. Look at this now. Look at Hex. There was some news. Let me catch y'all up. Okay, I'm gonna come back to Hex because that's we're gonna come back to Hex. Avalanche over just under $30 today. All right, you know how that is. Look at Tron. I told you I was gonna stay around 7-8 cent. Generally, that's what it is. It looks like what it's gonna be. Shiba. What else? I'm gonna keep it moving. Go back up to Hex. Let me see what else they got. EOS, y'all OGs. Remember EOS down to $1.31. Y'all remember EOS? Look at Terra Luna. You can buy bargain basement prices. Luna, he tell y'all about Luna. Yeah, it's bargain basement prices. Go get you some. No, I'm just playing. Not financial advice. All right. So let's look at Hex. Y'all know I think that Hex is better than. It's a family show. We gonna keep it family. It's a family show. We gonna keep it family. Now tomorrow we ain't gonna have company in the house tomorrow. We're gonna talk, but today it's a family show and not this way. All right. Listen. Richard Hart, very bad news. He sent that tweet basically saying, oh, yeah, guys, Pulsar won't be out this month. Now, there's a lot of speculation on why he did that. A lot of people and a lot of hexagons. I already told y'all, for the new people who don't know, anybody who's, a lover of hex, it's called a hexagon. Why they not feeling that too much? It's not a good look. You know what I mean? Shout out. What up, Smocks? Fire! We in here. Money to movement. Where y'all at? However, so Richard Hart basically sent that tweet out saying basically Pulse Chain won't be out this month. He didn't say it's gonna be out next month. He didn't give a date. So we get to the point now, where I think people are starting to show some concern, like the lack of empathy. Like I get it, he's rich, but he doesn't act like he cares. This is not today. We're not talking about Ricky today. I'm just letting y'all know that's a big reason for this price dump. However, with Hex, remember, I hate saying buying opportunities to people because some people are like, bro, this is not a buying. You know what I'm saying? But it really, really, truly is. It's gonna look crazy, right? But we're crazy over here in DeFi. That's what we do. We over here making gains out of thin air. That's what we do. You know what I mean? Shout out to Piston Race, which we're gonna talk about in a minute. But is what it is. That's what Hex is today. And the price is gonna drop. Take advantage of it. Now a lot of these people that's dumping, especially it's not dumping heavy. These are not hexagons dumping. So just know what you're seeing here. A lot of people go look at the stakes. We're not doing that today, but go look at the stakes if you're interested in seeing all of that. All right. Let's get to our neck of the woods. It's a beautiful day in the I can't do the I need to get some sound effects, don't I? I need some sound effects. Like I can't do the y'all know what I'm trying to do. Anyway, all right. Okay, let's see what's happening. We changed some coins up, y'all. We had to refresh the screen, get some new tokens up here. All right. Top dog, y'all know long term Hex down to 8 cent. Again, a veteran will tell you, bro, this is the buying time for Hex. It really is. If you're a noob, I know why, bro, you guys are not making money with Hex. This is a very long-term project. So just know that. All right. So that's 8 cent. Look at Drip. Now, last video we talked about Drip. And not the happy whales. I'm about to say the happy whales. The friendly whales about Drip, keeping that price up. As I said last video, whether we like it or not, Drip is a cornerstone in our community because it's been around over a year. So y'all see Pistons up next, and we're gonna talk about Pistons a lot today. That's the main subject. Bye. We ready for y'all, bro. Y'all coming on in a little bit. Y'all hold tight. However, Drip, it really shows us what the future might lie, good or bad. And if you've been in it since day one, if you believed in it, even if you haven't been in it since day one, if you got in it last year, for sure you're probably happy with this. And not just that, it's just not completely dying. So it's even though it was made to not completely die, it's not completely dying. So it's still there and it's still paying out every day. Another one in its likeness, which we're gonna ask Baba, and we're gonna ask the Squidall. We're gonna ask him. We got some questions. Y'all know Money Crypto Movie. Y'all better not hold back today. You feel me? But we're gonna ask him about Piston Race. We're gonna ask him about Piston Race, how it relates, because we used to Drip. So, and I just want to make sure that they understand that we vets in the space and we also have noobs. So we have a good mixture. But how's this? I'm giving him a question now. How's this going to be different from drip, or is it a direct clone of drip? Just we're gonna know the specifics a little bit later. Y'all keep your seatbelts on. Keep your seatbelts buckled tight. Y'all know how we gonna do. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a funky good time. All right. This is not a good time right here. Let me change gears. I gotta put a serious face on. Yeah, so elephant token itself. This is showing the faith that people have in this token right now. I hate to say that, I don't like to be right about this stuff, bro, because we lose. Nobody wins when the family feud. And some people don't think they're in the family, they still are. Elephant trunk still in the family. It's still in the family conscious we talk about, just like all these other ones. I'm not sticking along on this, but it's dying right now. So that's something that we got to figure out long term. We got to understand, what's going on with this. And, it's really going to be looking at this. Now, y'all see the trunk price. I'll talk about this in a second. Happy feelings. I'm saying happy today. The trunk price is down to 60 cents. All right. And it shouldn't be. So we'll discuss that a little bit later. All right. Let's move on. Let me just keep it moving. I'm trying to keep in good spirits. The pigs token, Animal Farm. Yeah. I got it on here now. Y'all can't get away now. We gonna talk about y'all too. We get all these token prices, bro. You in the neighborhood, so we gotta talk about it. Neighborhood. Now I told y'all there's a lot of sell pressure on pig tokens. Nobody wanted to hear that. Oh no, it's gonna pump. Listen, man, it's a lot. It's 2 months of sell pressure. So we'll talk about the stakes in just a minute. But for Animal Farm and all of that, you just gotta understand what you're seeing and understand what where your stakes are. Don't be doing nothing that nobody else is doing. Don't be the only one doing nothing. Don't be the only one compounding. Don't be the only one withdrawing. That's the one lesson. Especially if I could go back do it all over again, I would know that. Don't compound when everybody's withdrawing. You know what I'm saying? Be smart for you and yours. All right, another one I want to talk about. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, man. It's some. Shout out to Baba Black. Shout out to Piston Race. You feel me? They like, look, we're gonna embrace this community. We're gonna embrace this. Yeah, not all devs are like that. You know what I'm saying? Some devs like, I ain't never seen your video. Man, stop it. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like they act like they weirdos, man. Anyway, Splassive is going up. Now, what do we say do when you don't know what's going on? I'm gonna check the chat in a minute. I see you. What do we do when we don't know what's going on? We zoom out. Like it got a little pump. It had a little pump here too, right? Let's keep zooming. Okay, that's where it starts. Yeah. This is good for now. I think there might have been 1 or 2 whales that influenced this. So hopefully he talked to the right guys. He begged the right people to stay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not in doing that today. But Splash token, let's be positive, is up 30% on the 24-hour. That's a good thing. So that's a good thing no matter what we in this. So we need this stuff to win, y'all. We do. All right, let's move over to the pulse chain stuff. Dun, 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 dun. It's like, man, like, is Richard Hart turning into Darth Vader? Like is he on the dark side now? Like, goodness gracious, Ricky. We don't. Yeah. Anyway, shout out Jono. What up, Jono? Oh, also y'all watching the DeFi Degenerate Show with Muddy Mo. We're going to be having Piston Race on here, y'all. A little bit later. It's the Unscripted AMA. Y'all know we do the AMAs different. All right? Y'all know that. You got that Joe Rogan style. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like, man. We got to get more people watching, man. Hit that like. Jono, let me see what you're talking about. Jono, that's my dog, man. That's my dude. Won't be able to listen to the live AMA. But the question I have is, would it be better to have bad actors flush out their bags or sell limits for periods of time? Example, 10K per day. Good question, Jono. Good question. We're gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that. We'll get back to that. Appreciate that, man. You trying to get me diving deep already? Like, I got you, John. I got you. And definitely y'all always watch it back on the playback. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm a fan of the DeFi space, man. I really am. I used to be like, oh, I want short videos. But to be honest with y'all don't want short videos. That's what I'm kind of realizing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get basically the same views on these longer videos that I do. Like, y'all want to sit and listen to something. Like, don't nobody want to just have no, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I gotta make sure the video, you know what I'm saying? Your algorithm go all crazy. So y'all go check out the old Muddy Mo stuff, bro. It was some epic episodes we've had, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all never know how long this stuff lasts. You know what I mean? All right. Look, okay. Hedron. We're gonna be talking about the pulse chains and we're gonna keep it moving. Hedron. Look at this. Look at it. Going down. What we expect? What y'all expect? Look at Maxie going down too. What y'all expect? Y'all know. Listen. The key is, if you haven't made no bread, if you haven't made a lot of gains with Richard Hart, you're gonna look at this and say we're crazy for saying this is a buying opportunity, but not financial advice. But this is a buying opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It really is. You know what I mean? Like look, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I hate to say this, guys, but this is when you get your real gains, especially if you're a minnow. If you're not a whale, you get your gains when blood is on the floor. I'm just saying you have to take a chance in something. It is what it is. All right. Moving along. We'll keep it pushing. Pause Doge is holding stable. That's a decent little thing for a meme coin. That's cool. Cake under $5. BSW 60 cents. Ugh, that's ugly. Banana 16 cents. All is ugly. Look at Safu, $31. Who want to get some Safu? Look at Imp. Like, I thought Imp was yeah. So that's Imp. You know what I'm saying? Like, so these are the markets for today. It's not a beautiful day in the neighborhood today, y'all. It's just not. It's just not. All right. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. We got a guest coming on, and we're gonna have him grooving. We're gonna have a good time. Look, Baba, y'all better kick off y'all shoes when y'all get in my house now. Some households, I'm just tell y'all how I was raised. Hey, make sure y'all hit, man. Y'all better be talking to me in these comments now. Y'all know how I am. But in my house, you know what I'm saying? We don't, you know, we get the carpet clean once a year. You know what I'm saying? Like deep, like bring the people in with the van. You know what I mean? You have to take your shoes off in our house. So, bye. You ain't no stiff stuff. We ain't stiff over here. We gonna come. I might ask you anything. Pepsi, Coke. You never know what I ask you. I don't know. So, you know, we're gonna get into some things. It's gonna have some fun. He was nervous, y'all. So Money Crypto Movement, y'all better keep him. He's like, man, we all positive. I got you, Baba. I got you. All right, y'all. Let's keep it moving. All right. So, drip. Here we go. What I'm seeing here, I just had, like I said, last video I talked about, you know, does Muddy believe in drip now and all that stuff. You see this price keeps bobbling back and forth, and I think we also have a lot to do that. We're gonna look at the top contracts in here because we had some major shifts that happened in drip. Now, the main subject today, y'all already know it is Piston Race. So we go listen. I'm excited to talk to y'all about Piston Race. Y'all know we like cars over here, right? Yeah. Ask all the questions y'all like because I like cars. So we about to, yeah. But anyway, for now, Drip Network. This is Positive Monday. What is today? Monday. Y'all know I ain't talked to y'all in a couple of days. It's Positive Monday, right? Drip finds a way to just make it. You know what I'm saying? Like my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I like to bring y'all into my life. My uncle, he on that crack. You know what I'm saying? You know, the generation I was born in, you know, all of us got one in the family. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. All of us. You know what I'm saying? People that look like me, but it is what it is, right? Uncle a crackhead. He basically finds any way possible to mess any situation up, right? Like any way possible. But we got to, you know what I'm saying? Like going back to the drip faucet, it's similar to a crackhead. Like you love them, you know what I'm saying? But they just find a way to mess it up. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna always come, like, give me $10. I want some cigarettes. You don't want no cigarettes. I know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with drip, but my uncle always there. You know what I'm saying? Like he always end up being the healthy one. Like this dude, I'm telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? He's built like a brick. He don't work out nothing. Like he got 6-pack, like cut, like in his 60s, like straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Smoking crack for 40, 50 years. Is what it is. Same thing goes with drip. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, this ain't for you. But same thing with drip, man. It's like it's just here. I told y'all it's a staple. Not only just that, let me talk bigger than that, right? It's about a bigger subject. It's about more than the numbers. And over here in the Muddy Crypto Movement, and shout out, like I say again, to Baba Black and that team for, you know, coming over here and messing with us, like giving us the time. But it's deeper than just the numbers. The numbers are great, but we're trying to pull more out of this space. We trying to pull more out of the people that invest their time in the space. You know what I'm saying? So even here with Drip Network, it's a people thing. It's not just numbers. So some people are like, bro, I don't understand. Somebody in the chat, shout out to the chat. Somebody was like, hey man, I don't understand how Drip is not dying. You know what I'm saying? How's it not dead? It's because people believe. So with Piston Race and these other tokens, other contracts that we're going to talk about, the same thing goes. You know what I'm saying? Like you got that. We hope these contracts can't be that uncle, you know what I'm saying? That crackhead uncle that's always healthy. You know what I'm saying? That just make it through. So it is what it is. So now, what we doing in drip, I am going to airdrop this. We still airdropping over here. The main thing is 1% per day. it's better than anything else that you're going to do in the market. You cannot trade right now, I don't think, with this market. So this little bit per day is going to do something. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you do what's best for you and yours. We're rolling. We're doing a lot over here because, like I say, we're believing in the people here in the DeFi space. And like I say, these devs that take the time to focus on people usually win in the long run, even if they lose. If that make any sense. Some of y'all like, I don't know what that means. I get it. Y'all know I like to show what's going on with Team Muddy and Drip before we move on. You see, let's see, 8, 9, 2, 2, 2, 2, 10, 3, 1. Do the count off with me, y'all. 1. Everybody gets airdrops. And let me just say this. To because somebody was in my chat. Shout out to me in my DMs, right? He was like, hey, man, he was like, listen, man, like, I just don't believe in Drip. He's like, I want to get in Drip under your team. He's like, I like how, because I already told y'all, Muddy's on a prime team here. That means if you roll yourself, you're going to get airdrops. And I also give airdrops. He was just like, bro, he's like, I've already put so much in. And I'm like, so what do you do with your divs? He's like, I was like, if you want to get extra and you believe, because he's like, I'm in it, I'm not getting out of it. So I'm like, you might as well come. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do multiple wallets. So it is what it is. It's just for you and yours. Like I say, I started this drip with $50. And a lot of people like, what do you mean? I started literally putting $50 in this account. So y'all gonna see where I'm at with Piston Race and all that stuff too. We hope again that these kind of contracts can be that crackhead uncle that's always healthy, right? Or at least always around. You know what I'm saying? He might not be, he definitely always healthy, but what I'm saying, just to be around. All right. One more thing, and I'm gonna move on from Drip. We got some big things to talk about. And also I got a little more time to talk about these contracts because y'all know what the main thing is today. Y'all know we're talking about that piston race. We're excited about piston race now. Real quick, just a couple stats on Drip because I know some of y'all and a lot of y'all and I know other projects, they're like, I don't like talking about other projects. I know. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is we're in the space together. And I like, especially people, if you're in these projects, we want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like Banks already said he's in everything else. Like it's okay for y'all to be in other people's projects and be fan of other developers as dev teams. Like y'all have to understand that. And not only just that, as a user, y'all let me know if I'm wrong in the chat. Y'all ain't talking to me today. I don't know what's going on. Am I doing a good job or bad job? What are we doing today? I'm just playing. But no, even for yourselves, for y'all dev team, why not? You need to be a part of these contracts. Don't not talk about Drip. If, in my opinion, if you're a smaller contract, if you don't have as many people as this contract has, you have some growth to do. You know what I'm saying? Some people that's not in your contract, that's in this contract in the same space. So that's all I'm trying to say. Shout out to Drip for that. Like that's phenomenal that even today is still new people joining this. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's what we want to achieve in the long run. So it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna keep it moving. Y'all look on this chart to see where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? See how many where we at the Minute Crypto Movement. For the Money Crypto Movement, we in this big group right here still. So about 8,000 people on the same level as us. That's all good. Now, real quick, somebody was brought this up, and I think Forex, he put out a disclaimer. Hey guys, this is not what it is. Let me say this one time. Listen, we know what we're saying. Forex? What are you talking about? What is this then? He's talking about this ain't his account. All right, we positive Mondays. Well, we gotta get that positive energy. I gotta get that positive energy. But anyway, we'll talk about this in depth for sure tomorrow. Y'all already know. But there's more accounts that have vastly over compounded in Drip, which means that they're trying to basically have a supply shock manually on Drip tokens to a certain extent. We see this the same actor still there, but one thing I do want to show y'all before we get up out of here on this is the max payouts are coming up. So somebody else just hit, I believe, and you got some more people that's just cashing out every day. Look at that. Every day, today. So now use this for yourself, but in the future, this could be interesting. All right. So just keep that in mind. All right. Ooh, they ain't even know. They was in my daily bread like this. They ain't know they was in a daily bread. Okay. Piston Race. Now look at Team Muddy. Y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like I got them coming on the show today, y'all. See, y'all need to do right. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, y'all see where we are with Team Muddy and Piston Race, man. I'm gonna say this is dessert. This is the main course, the side dish, the appetizer, the dessert and the dinner and the after dinner coffee. You know what I'm saying? This is what Piston Race is today. So I'm gonna leave this be. But y'all see, this is on our day to day. We talk about this every day. So come join us. James Middleton, what up? That's what's up, man. Talk to me. Y'all know how I am. Okay. Serious face again. Here we go. Okay. It's tough to be in a positive light when you see so much shade on the world sometimes. I am a very positive person. I told you I keep my vibrations high. When I say these things, I'm not speaking for me. People reach out to Muddy, believe it or not. And people say, look, man, I know you understand me. Let me say this to you. And people have been hurt by this contract. And they're hurt by the developer here, wanting the ideas to work so badly that you're willing to let people lose thousands of dollars. I'm not going there today. This is a happy Monday. I'm not doing that, but I just want to tell y'all again, do what's best for you. Okay. And I have to be dead serious with that. We'll definitely be touching this tomorrow. I just don't want to. This is not taking no positive energy away today. So to right now, the pancake price is at 60 cents. And they're even showing that on the Twitter for some reason, like it's a good thing. And also, look at this. People are selling elephant token. So even though the elephant treasury is gaining more and more tokens, it's still the elephant value is going down. What is this BUSD treasury? It's just a lot of going on over here. We're not doing that today because this is so this development team, this is it. Like, this is the end for them. Like, this, you got to figure this out. I gave them a great idea. Peanuts. Hey, listen, I should have trademarked that because they need to do it. They need to do it. And then the space needs some right now, but they don't listen. And I'm so sorry that y'all have development teams out here that don't care what y'all think. However, I'm happy to say, I think we got one, y'all. I think we got a team coming on today that I think they care what we think. And that's a big thing. All right. So, if, again, certain Telegram groups are going to kick you out for saying negative things about the project, no matter if it's the truth. All right. Just go where you're welcome. That's all I'm going to say. This is, like I said, this project we had high hopes for it, is not doing what we wanted it to do. So yeah, do what's best for you. Some people are taking out every day, is what it is. Do what's best for you. What is Muddy doing? What are we doing over here? For a while, I was like, you know what? I came in here, I was gonna roll anyway, so I need to keep rolling. At this point, I gotta think about the movement. Now, all these accounts that y'all see, this is the minnow wallet, bro. This is for y'all to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if y'all believe in what we doing, what we teaching over here, this is what you use your referral links on. This is what you refer. This account. That's what this is. Some people are like, why are you not showing tens of thousands of dollars? Because like regular people don't have tens of thousands. They got $200, $700. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to be above people, if that makes sense. But what I will say is this: the more y'all support, the more I can show. So I don't know if I should continue to support this contract because I just don't agree with the direction of the leadership. And it's not that I just don't agree. It's okay to not agree and still be a part of something and still talk highly of it. However, the one thing that you got to look out for, and I'm like I say, positive Monday. We listen, Baba, like, oh shoot, no, Baba, it's gonna be good. You straight, bro. I got you. Y'all in good standing with me. Let me just say that right now, so you don't be nervous. But I have to speak for the people, and that's something I am unrelenting on, bro. Integrity means something over here. We're not shillers. You know what I'm saying? So, especially obviously the Muddy Crypto movement, man. We kind of know what's going on. So, like again with elephant money and all that, do what's best for you. Just make the best of a bad situation. That's all I'm saying. All right, keeping it moving and grooving. Let's see. Now, this is one that's connected to this team that we talking about today. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'll be letting out little tidbits here and there. Bing, 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 just a little some, right? I like the fact that this contract, even though this is not the first version of it, we'll hope Baba and them coming on. They ready for that question. We're gonna talk about that. However, I really like that this is a base, y'all. Like, every time I see this, the deposit's going up. Like, this is a base. I ain't even taken out yet, but we will. This is a base. Get you B&B every day. Y'all too scared sometimes. Yeah, we need to be nervous with this red going on. But where y'all putting y'all cash at right now? Oh, pancake swap. bro, 4% is great. You know what I'm saying? But if you got some spare BNB, you might as well try this out, bro. And that's as DeFi degenerates, y'all, we have to approach things differently sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like especially when we see so much red and so much negative news, we got to put a positive spin on it. This contract can feed multiple different contracts, including Piston Race, which is why I really like it. So I'm gonna save a little bit of that for later. But I love my diamond team. I told y'all BNB every day. I don't have another contract paying me BNB every day. Not like this. So here's what it is. We're gonna talk about that. Baba and them coming in about 20 minutes. Baba and them pulling up, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like. Y'all watching the DeFi Degenerate Show with Muddy Mo. We're gonna have an unscripted with the Piston Race team. All right. So make sure y'all hit that like on the way in. All right. Okay. Now I know y'all opinionated. Everybody opinionated right now because I don't see nothing going good. You know what I mean? But we maybe other than Piston Race, but is what it is. We here, and this is what we do. So we talk. Let's see. So y'all know this is piggyback. Now, what was I scared of? What did I tell y'all? I hate to be right about these things. I wish that this kind of contract could have paid off for, rolling for 150 something weeks. I wish that would have, you know what I'm saying? But this price at this rate is going to be 1-2 cents in no time. And I hate to say it, but it's true. Like people running from the truth. People are selling pigs. You have 2 months of buy pressure on this token. Like you have to understand what people was paying bills through pig tokens at one point. So they're going to do what they have to do for them. And not just that, all my new people, this is if you stake for a very long time, hopefully it lasts. I hope it lasts too, y'all. Trust me. However, going forward, what I would generally say do, especially, what we've done in other contracts, dip your toe first. Dip your toe. Nobody asks you to cannonball. You don't have to cannonball into the pool on the first time you're going swimming. Tip your toe in, see if the water's fine. All right. It is what it is. So this is the animal farm. Let's jump into this a little bit. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. What? Salute, Hexile. You know my dog. That's my dog. Hey, that's my dog. What up, Hexile? He say, dog's crediting his live. Stop playing Hexile. Are you serious? Let me hard refresh real quick. Brian says, I have nothing but a great experience with Piston and MDT. Okay. Baba Black and Sam and Tony are very credible devs. IMO. Facts. I like that, Brian. That's a good one. I'm gonna put that one up. That's a dope one. And I appreciate you saying that publicly, because I think a lot of people, especially in our space, like I say, we have a lot of people that are fanatics for projects that's already around and devs that's already around. So for you to name Baba Black and Sam and Tony, which and I see Baba put, listen, y'all, our main guest, he's pulled up, y'all. He in the background. He waiting. Y'all better come on with y'all questions. But it's good to have a user like Brian say, look, man, these guys are very credible. So I'm very, very happy to be talking to them today. All right, let's get back to our meat and potatoes, what we talk about every day. All right, now listen, I told y'all we strategize for ourselves. The main thing here is you have to remember, and y'all know I don't lie to y'all family. I don't lie to fam. You know what I mean? The time remaining, if you have time remaining here, the only thing you could and should do is compound. And not just that, it's weird because you can only compound every 24 exact hours, which is, if you know the power of compounding, you just wish we can compound when we want. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be nice, but whatever. So it is what it is. That's what the compound's looking like right now. Now again, time remaining is, if you have time here, compound. If not, you can't withdraw this. This is dashboard money. So just understand that. Now, if you got them zeros, it's a whole different mechanism for you. You are at the position where you can take off of this thing. So, and that's what y'all are seeing, especially with these prices. It's going to be every week. We're going to see probably a drop and a drop and a drop. Have y'all ever seen, what's that movie with, they were just dropping down the levels of the hotel floor? That's what it's going to be like. So just buckle up, especially news, y'all in the right place. Y'all know I'm not going to lie to you. Govern yourselves accordingly. I'm still doing airdrops over here. Y'all know this the people's account. Y'all know how I feel about y'all. It's the people's account. I'll be getting that out to y'all when that gets up. But the main thing is do what's best for you. No suggestions, but what I'm doing is I'm taking this out. I don't care if it's a penny. I do care if it's a penny, but but I'm still taking this out just to be safe. If pigs is going to be valuable, and we're going to look at the dog farm. Let me hard refresh. Hexile, I know Hexile know what he's talking about. He say dogs is live. So we got a couple minutes before our guests come on, so we can check this out real quick live, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. And then Hexile, help me out. Is it on a site or where is it? Like, where can we find it? Is it a special URL? Do they have a new URL for the dogs pool? Because that's very important. And y'all know I love going live for that very reason, because I love I love to catch stuff like that live. I never, you know what I mean? So anyhow, let's keep moving through this. So connect again. Bing bang boom. All right, so the piggy bank is doing what it does, guys. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? And y'all also like, hey, come on, we ready for Baba? I got you, Baba coming. He ready. Yeah, relax. Let's see. Say dogs gonna live. Yes, live. Okay. Oh, y'all doubling down. Hey, listen. Can y'all give me the URL? Put it in the chat, bro. I need to find it. I don't know where it is. I don't see the dogs that is live. I really need to see that. I need to see that right now. Let me see. Let me try the old URL. Does that work? Y'all help me out. Let me see. Oh, he said I'm on the official link. Okay, why can't I find it? Okay, we'll talk about it. James say Piston has a great UI. That's a fact, James. That's definitely a Muddy Mo. Bing. Listen, it ain't easy to get no Muddy Mo Bing now. Yeah, no, Piston got the dopest UI. I really do like the UI. Y'all know, listen, I told y'all, you look better, you play better, you feel better. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we'll talk about all that. Y'all know it's a Piston day, so we're gonna go Piston crazy a little bit. Brian said he believed it was in house. Okay. Link in the telly. See, what are we doing? I'm not in the Telegram. I'm blocked. So y'all blocked random people that's in the Muddy Crypto movement that y'all don't even know who y'all. Anyway, okay, so can y'all please send me the link if y'all have it? If not, then we won't be looking at dogs. I only got a couple minutes before I get the meat and potatoes on. Nah, so I need y'all help. Help me out because I don't see the link. Let me try this. Let me try it out. We'll see what happens. Oh, that was Drip Garden. Also, again, make sure y'all understand the Drip Garden is going to go down with the drip price. There's a mechanism there where you have to compound in order to keep up with your 3%, 2%, whatever you want to try to get. So, is what it is. Is this it, y'all? What am I looking at? Okay. Snazzy said Piston UI was designed in-house by Baba. Okay, all right, Baba and the Squid. We go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it in just a second. We almost at showtime too. I got y'all. Talk that talk. I like. Okay, Snazzy. Okay, link is above. Okay. I don't see the link. Yeah. Somebody like, let me put my link in here for money. Somebody think they slick. All right. Y'all think y'all, let me put my link in here real quick for money. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. This is just kind of breaking news, and I need to see what's going on. And I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I guess we gotta catch that tomorrow, y'all, because let me hard refresh this screen. I don't know if it's a new UI, old UI. I just don't see the link. Link right where Drip Garden documentation. And it's like, again, this is breaking news. Y'all heard it first. Shout out to Hexile. And who else is that? They gave that shout out. Somebody else gave a dope shout out with that. La Vida Loca. Is that no? It's La Vida Crypto. Shout out to y'all, man. Okay. All right, y'all. I can't find it. Robert say it's above. The link is above. Did you post it? All right. I gotta let it go. Let's keep it moving. Dang, we'll find that next time. We definitely got to talk strategy, y'all. Now, there's going to be a strategy that we use with the farms, right? And we're going to convert that, right? And use all the same energy that we get from Piggy Bank and kind of make all that funnel together. I'm going to show y'all. We're going to walk through how to do that. All right. So, again, and not only just that, with all of these contracts with Piston, with Elephant Money, with Drip, with all these things, with My Diamond Team version 2, Splassive, whatever, right? All these contracts, make sure with your dividends that you understand how to roll it into something else. All right. You don't want to be sitting out here, believing until it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's fine, but we're in a space where there's opportunities for us to, benefit from all of this. So why not? We should do that. All right, real quick, I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm off of this. We got a couple minutes. I got about 10 more minutes now. Y'all can go ahead and get your popcorn. I know y'all ready for Baba and them. They coming on. Relax. They on the way, but y'all know my regulars. We got to do this every day. This is what we do. All right, last thing. I already went to the drip garden, didn't I? Pig pen. That's what I'm gonna go to. Now, people believing in the pig pen. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with, like, it just is what it is. We know that they're trying to constrict the pig selling. I don't think you can. So we'll see what happens here. If you believe, you believe. So I do say, shout out to fanboys. You know what I'm saying? I used to be against fanboys. At this point, fanboys are needed, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So we need more fanboys for projects like Piston. Like, we need that energy over there too. So is what it is. Y'all just talk how I feel sometimes. All right, let's keep it moving. I got a couple more. It's a couple more minutes now. To the people, come on now. To them dudes, the Piston Race, them guys. Okay, real quick. Let me talk about this. Now, this is Splassive, and we got another one of these dev teams who is trying something. So shout out to that. You're trying something. We gotta try something. So he trying something, you know what I'm saying? He, shooting like Kobe in the clutch, trying to do something to bring his price back up. Let me go to the well. I don't per se. It in a lot of ways, he reminds me of an old guard of people, though. And that's why I like Baba and this new team, like his new energy. They don't know how it was. This dude, he act like he can only talk to like certain influencers. Like, oh, were you around when Trevon was? Yes, I was. So you didn't anyway. So one thing you need to understand is, like I say, it's more than just the numbers. Yes, we're gonna look at charts. Yes, we're gonna look at how everything's going, but it's about who's behind it, which is important. And y'all see them comments in the chat, man. Certain development teams, look at Piston Race, they have a good reputation. They haven't messed that up. So we're excited to talk to them today. You already know that. But look at this chart. This is a good looking chart. All my people who is Splassive, listen, y'all better check them accounts. Y'all don't check Splassive every day. I already know. So when you do, just check it. It's another one of these certificate of deposits. Now, if you're new, Splassive is aggressive. It's 2% per day. So just make sure you understand that. It's doubly aggressive as these other projects, as Drip and Piston Race, so forth and so on. So is what it is. I'm not going to the AVAX network. I ain't doing all that today. You know what I'm saying? So is what it is. All right. Get that on the bottom there. All right. I got a couple minutes into the start of the show's coming on now. Y'all better be nice. I want a good round of applause when I introduce them. I'm trying to give them a good introduction, but we got a couple minutes till the time is here. All right. Another thing. Muddy Crypto Movement. Listen, we moving. This is Ooze Finance. Ooze. Yeah. Something new. It's going to be on Phantom. Yeah. But y'all see all this? This is what I grew up on. I'm dating myself, but y'all see this? This is good stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is little video games and all. I'm cool with all that. I don't care what y'all do. We're going to figure it out. But it has the DeFi. Y'all know we love the DeFi behind it. Similar to like with Piston Race, we love that DeFi behind my diamond team and all that and how it builds up. Same thing goes with Ooze over here, right? 1% a day. And they're gonna do basically same kind of math. So 3.65 times your balance, right? I'm not gonna go through all of Ooze today because I only got a couple minutes left. But what I will do is tell y'all it's only gonna be a limited supply. So it's only gonna be 1 million available. Link ain't available yet. I think the whitelist, y'all shout out to the Money Crypto Movement. If you're in the movement and you wanted to, you're on the whitelist. So shout out to all of us on the whitelist. We're gonna make it do what it do. You know what I mean? We're gonna get in here and make it happen. But this is on Phantom and it's coming out. And I like how slow they've been to move out. All right, I got a couple minutes. I'm gonna go through this pulse chain stuff and we rocking and rolling. Okay. Are they blocking hyperlinks? YouTube is blocking hyperlinks. Yep, that makes sense. My B. Brian pasted it. Okay. Appreciate it. Let me see. Y'all trying to see. Y'all want to see them dogs too. Yeah. Man, sometimes y'all know strategy. You want the strategy right now, don't you? I know. That's how I be. Oh, somebody say Baba the GOAT. He the GOAT? Okay, the GOAT though. Okay, we gonna talk. We gonna see, Baba. Okay. They call you the GOAT, brother. We gonna talk. All right, real quick. Listen. I told y'all what happened with Hex. I got 5 minutes. I got y'all. Told y'all what happened with Hex, right? I told y'all how the Hexicans feel about Richard Hart right now. We light Hexicans. We not in it like them. So we just watch from the sidelines. The main thing you need to understand if you don't have Pulse X or Pulse that you sacrifice for on this new blockchain, also, Baba, this might be a question. Well, what about things like Pulse Chain? I'm just throwing you little alley oops. This early questions. I'm just saying. All right, but anyway, we're really excited about Pulse Chain. A lot of us in the money crypto movement, not just the movement, a lot of us in the space have done very, very well with Richard Hart Hex. So it doesn't really matter what he does. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't matter what he does, but it does. So if your base is mad, they want a more mature crowd. They want a more mature feeling for Hex and Pulse Chain. But it's been pushed back again. Again, these are some coins over on Pulse Chain. Y'all know how we are. We keep our binoculars. Can't nothing get past the movement. Don't nothing get past the movement. We got our eyes out, right? Tokens like Pulse, Hex, USDC. Obviously, those are regulars. But then you got Pulse X, of course. Then you got Incentive, which is, I think it's an incentive token. Y'all know y'all Hexicans. Y'all let me know. Y'all know the details. I don't know the details. P Hyatt, shout out to Smart for bringing us to that. That one's gonna be a decent one. Look at Hedron still up there. So just keep it. Look at Mintra. It's up there too. Y'all remember what Mintra is, right? So just make sure y'all keep your eye on these markets, man. It's gonna be a big deal going forward. Another thing, I know my man Zach in the chat. This is one of the ones. I'm gonna bring him on, Zach. Listen, you coming on to talk about liquid loans one day. Y'all know this is a user show. This is for this. I told y'all, this is for the people. All right, this is a people show right here. But liquid loans, another one that's going to be on Pulse Chain that I want y'all to look out for. Do your reading, do your own research, and all that good stuff. But some of y'all are anxious, like, all right, now, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what else is popping. And some of y'all like, I don't want to have nothing to do with Hex right now. I completely understand that. Don't worry about it. All right, a couple more, and we almost there, y'all. Hold on, couple more, and we almost there. Here we go. I know Rose are gonna act right with company now. Y'all know, listen, where I'm from, you don't play with company in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Rooms clean, house clean. You better listen. Company coming over. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all don't. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Mama vacuuming, cooking early in the morning. She acting like she don't normally act. Like, why you so nice today? Come give me a hug. Y'all don't know how company, you know what I'm saying? Then she got hors d'oeuvres for the new people coming in. You got new friends coming to the house. She just laying off the red carpet. She got the good china out. Maybe it's just my house. I don't know. I don't know. That's how we rock. Listen, Piston, all my new people coming over, coming over with Baba, man. Come over here, y'all. Boy, we happy to have them over. This is how we talk over here. It's regular talk. So we're going to get into it. All right, last thing real quick before I get our guest on. Let me do it. Rosa. There you go. All right, Rosa. Now look at P Hyatt. P Hat. Well, how you pronounce that again, y'all? Fiat. That's what it is. Fiat. Gosh, I hate that PH. Fiat. All right. You see what the markets over here is the same kind of markets. I don't know what this hellgo is. We're gonna go more into all of that. But you can borrow and you can deposit. And some of y'all vets who know what borrowing is. Now, personally, I'm gonna tell y'all about Muddy Mo. I like stuff like Piston Race. I like 1% per day. I like drips per day. Not to say this is not a drip, but the one thing I don't like to do, maybe it's how I was raised, previous life. I don't know, but I don't like borrowing, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna pay you what I owe you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like borrowing. That's just me. You can pay yourself back and make more money. I get it, but and especially at 2-3% APY, not AP, like nah. So it is what it is. Teach his own. But however, we might have a nice bag of Pulse. We might have a nice bag of Pulse X. So you never know what can happen. So it is what it is. Okay, y'all ready? All right. Let me check my chat before we get into it. Let me check my chat. Hold on. Let me see. Raise y'all hand if y'all here to see Baba in the squad. It's like I'm gonna do like a music concert. you know what I'm saying? Like I'm warming up. I'm like the lead. What is it? No, a comedy show. Like I'm leading up. I'm getting the crowd warmed up. Robert say the link is above. Okay, yep. Brian pasted the link. I'm gonna have to get that link next time, y'all. I'm gonna get to it next time. But today we got a special something we want to talk about, and I think we got Baba, and we also got Nigel from the Squid Off from the Piston Race team. So we're gonna bring them on in just a second. Hold on, let me get through my DeFi Rebel Baba the GOAT. Okay, the GOAT. Okay. Hexile, you psyched about the Ooze launch. I love the concept. Okay, James. Yep. Good input. DeFi Rebel in the house. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Listen. All of y'all who's in the DeFi space, right? In the DeFi world. we know we get gains every day through certain contracts. And we know that contracts come and go. However, some contracts, right, has stayed around. Some contracts have grown. Some contracts have really given us an opportunity to see what else the DeFi space can bring. So today, let me welcome on both Baba Black and Nigel from the Piston Race team. Y'all welcome them on. Y'all give them a hand. Give them a hand. Give them a hand. I don't have no sound effects, but do the best y'all can.
Hey man, how are you, man?
Yay, thank you so much.
Oh man, thank you
Very good.
for inviting us. And oh man, it's so good your life. It's really really fun, really really nice, man. And thank you for the invitation. I'm really happy for being here with you guys.
Definitely, definitely. And we're happy to have you guys on. Baba's been in the chat. We love it. We love when our these dev teams or these leaders of these projects can really reach out to us and are willing to just talk to us, the people, direct. So we just really thank you ahead of time. And also special thank you to Brian. Brian, Muddy Crypto Movement, he hooked this up. I know he reached out to Baba. So thanks, Brian, for that.
Yeah, man. And
Now,
also we have Nigel here. Nigel, it's a great guy. It's part of the team as well, and he came to help me with all the questions that you have for us, man. So
okay.
welcome, Nigel, as well. Thank you, man, for coming.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you for having us, Team Muddy. How are you guys doing?
How y'all doing out there? Yeah, talk to Nigel. Thank you for coming on too, Nigel. And what I want to do, I kind of want to give you guys kind of what we do now. I know you guys have done AMAs before, and we want to hear everything about the project from top to bottom. We want to approach it again. We have both noobs and we also have vets in the group. So we'll talk about the whole gamut. Now, even if English is not the first language, please tell me to slow down because I get excited. The Money Crypto Movement knows I get excited. But what we're gonna do, the first portion is gonna be a short Q&A. So it's Pepsi or Coke, quick answers. It might not have anything to do with DeFi, and that's okay. But we just want to get to know you guys first, and then the second part it'll be more. I have what's called 21 questions, so that will be all about Piston, and also that's also where we definitely want some comments where you guys can ask questions about Piston. And then that final piece will be you guys just kind of telling us what's going on. I know personally, I saw the raffle going on. I saw the airdrop, raffle, all that stuff going on. I'm just very excited about that. So I'm not going to take you guys thunder. But before we begin, how about you guys kind of introduce yourselves and kind of tell us who you are in general, really quick.
All right. I'm gonna let Nigel start.
Hey, so I'm Nigel. I live in Hong Kong. Um, I've been part of the Piston team since mid-February. And I don't know, what else do you want to know? I got into crypto last year in April, got into DeFi last summer in July. I'm an educator by profession. I've taught in schools, I've taught in universities. I've been part of all sorts of different education teams as well, working on different projects. So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, very good. And I think, Nigel, one of the things that we love to hear is that you actually are part of projects too. So one thing I ask everyone, and it's just you personally, it's not for Piston, just for you. What's your big three smart contracts or tokens that you're in?
So biggest one is in Piston,
Okay.
obviously.
Yep.
Yep. And my second biggest would be probably Drip.
Okay.
And my third biggest is, I guess my second biggest might be actually if I take Hex and Pulse X and Pulse Chain together. So
Okay.
that might be my second biggest if I take them together.
Gotcha.
And then the third one would be Drip. Yeah.
Gotcha. How about you, Baba?
Yeah, my one it's pretty similar. It's like Piston first,
Okay.
Drip in the second one, and the third one it's the animal farm.
Okay. Animal Farm. Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
See, guys, I love it because you guys are in all the stuff that we're in. Especially you guys just hit all the ones I covered. So I love that. That's perfect. So you
yeah,
guys are a part of the space. Love that. All right.
yes, of course.
Question
Uh,
one. Now, go ahead. I'm sorry.
okay. No, no, no. It's okay. You can move forward.
Gotcha. Question one. This is for each of you guys. Bitcoin or ETH, if you had to choose one. And these are really quick.
Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How about Bitcoin or Pulse?
Pulse.
Ooh.
Yeah. The same.
Okay. And guys, again, we're getting kind of where your mindset is too about what your answers are. That's perfect. We like that. Okay. How about this one? Android or iPhone?
Android.
Android as well.
Okay. I'm not on that side, guys. I wish I was, to be honest with you. I'm so tired of, but it is what it is. Okay. How about this? Fast music or slow music?
Fast music.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same page.
What'd you say, Baba?
No, same page, like fast music as well.
You like the fast? Okay.
Yeah.
See, I do a little bit of both. I like the old school slow ones, but I do the fast too. Okay. I love this. We're getting to know you guys. For each of you, what's your best language or your top language?
English is my best language.
English. Okay.
Yeah, my one is Portuguese.
Portuguese. Okay. So Baba, I got a question for you. Tell us something, a great sentence about Piston in Portuguese.
Piston é o melhor protocolo que existe.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. We want Piston in all languages. I love that in Portuguese. I love it. And listen, guys, I told you.
I
You hear your home.
hope it
kick your
sounded
shoes.
sexy, man.
It did. You got the little accent. You made it work, Baba. I love it. I love it. All right. What about this one, guys? People or animals?
Animals.
Okay.
Animals, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a big one. And this we'll talk about with the contract as well. Words or actions?
Actions.
Yeah, actions as well.
I like that. That's a money mo. Bing! Look at the comments gonna love that one too. They love that answer, guys. That's a good answer right there. That's a good one. Couple more. How about this one? Outer space or under the sea?
Under the sea for me.
Outer space.
Okay. So we got the land of the unknown underneath, right? And then we got outer space, which is a lot of unknown too. I love it. I'm a little bit of both personally. I'm a little bit scared under the sea though. I don't know what's down there, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So. All right. Another kind of serious one: growth or security?
Yeah. I like the balance, but I'm more secure.
Okay.
I would pick growth.
Okay. And you see, I'll tell you what, guys. In my family they cook, and you gotta have pepper, right? But sometimes you have salt. So I love that mix, right? Especially coming from a Piston team. Hey, I love the growth. I love the security. That's a good mixture, guys. That's a good mixture.
Exactly.
I'm liking it.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving. A couple more, guys. Wine or beer?
Wine.
Beer.
Okay. Baba,
Beer.
no wine or beer?
Beer.
Oh, beer. Okay, I'm a beer man too. Give me a fresh IPA. I love IPAs. So yeah, I'm a beer man myself. All right, breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Breakfast.
Okay. Mixed crowd there. Now I'm a dinner guy myself. I don't even eat breakfast sometimes. I don't know. I should, but Okay, now got one more. Actually, let me ask the crowd before we keep moving, because like I said, we just want to kind of know about you guys. Give us anything else. You guys give us one of you guys' major attributes personally. Are you guys a chef, or what's one thing that we don't know about you that we want to know about you, or that we might want to know?
Okay. Can you start, Nigel?
Yeah. I'm not a chef, but I do love to cook and bake. And my friends here in Hong Kong, they tell me that like I'm one of the best. That the food that I make is like one of the best I've ever had, especially the stuff that I bake.
Ooh, the best they ever had, Nigel. Ooh. Now, what's your dish? You got to tell me your dish, Nigel. What's your dish?
I mean, I make a lot of the traditional desserts, cheesecake, carrot cake, tiramisu, stuff like that.
Oh
But
no, man.
also, what I love to do is I love to make vegan versions of those. I've made vegan cheesecakes, vegan tiramisu, vegan all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. You will be a hit here. Where I'm at, you will be a hit. They love vegan desserts, man. That is awesome,
Yeah.
Nigel. So Nigel,
Oh
Nigel's the
man,
baker. What about you, Baba?
man, I am so bad at this. I'm very good actually to order in the restaurant. You know.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. So thanks again, guys. Again, I know it's a little bit different, but this is the unscripted AMA with the Piston team, and you guys are listening to Muddy Mo. Please make sure you come in and hit that like. These guys are very personable, very down to earth, and they're in our space. Okay, guys. So we're moving on to the next portion here, and we're making good time. So I want to leave a lot of time for you guys to explain everything that you want to explain about the project. But I do
Okay.
have some specific questions, especially for new people to kind of get us to square level with where everyone else is, especially the vets. So my first question is, what is Piston Token, or what is Piston Race?
You can
You
go
want me to
ahead.
go ahead?
Yes, yeah, it's bad.
All right. So Piston Race is an ROI contract, which pays out 1% a day. You can compound up to 5 times your initial deposit, and you can claim 365% of your deposit. It's based on the Piston token, which is based on Binance Smart Chain, and you can purchase the token either on PancakeSwap or Bog Finance or on our website. Of course, if you buy it on our website, you get there are no taxes. The contract is sustained. It's sustainable because of the taxes in the system. Other than buying on the website, which has no tax, there's a 10% tax for buying on PancakeSwap. Selling is 10%. Claiming, depositing, each one is 10%. Compounding is 3%. Transferring from wallet to wallet or airdropping is also a 10% tax. Yeah, so that's basically what it is in brief. It's a return on investment project. And the best thing about it, or the thing that people love the most, and that's why Baba Black is here, and we love him for that, is the user interface. Is the theme is a car racing theme. So if you look
Okay.
at the user interface, is based on basically like you're racing, basically sort of like around a track, and of course the big thing is we have play to earn game coming that Baba is developing, where you'll actually be racing a car right on the screen. And it won't be something really simple or something. It's like if you see the the sneak previews of that, it looks amazing. Yep.
Okay, and what I'll do now, Nigel, you got your elevator pitch down. you really described it very, very well. But what
Thank
I'll let
you.
you guys do, because I know I can't do it justice. So in just a moment, I'm gonna let you guys share a screen, so you can kind of go through whatever you want to go through. But let me kind of run it back, just because I know some of us we're really simple. So basically, guys, 1% per day, 365% on the deposit. Correct, guys? Am I right with that?
Correct. Yes.
To buy Piston tokens, it's cheaper to buy it on the swap on the site. Is that also
Well,
correct?
you don't get, there's no tax on if you buy it on the website. Yep.
Okay, so it's no tax. We love no taxes over here. No tax on the site. All right, so go ahead and use that site. Y'all know where to go. Okay, thank you, Nigel. That was a very, very, and I was wanted to say it's like an elevator pitch, but you did it perfect. So I know you've
Thank
said
you.
that before. Perfect, awesome. Also, another question I think a lot of people want to have for you guys is, how big is the team? It seems like you guys are steadily adding talent, which we like. I think that's a good thing. But who's all on the team, or how big is the team?
We have about 20 people right now, or 22 people. All the team members are on the website. If you scroll to the very bottom, of course, you don't see our faces, but you'll have names of real names of most of the people there. And each team member is represented by an avatar. And these avatars are, part of the avatar system as well in our project, which also Baba has developed. And we keep adding more and more people. That's true. So there are 2 core teams. One is, Baba's team based in Canada, and he's responsible for the user interface. And then the main contract team is based in Europe, and we have Sam there as the lead developer and his team there.
Okay, very good.
And then we
Guys,
have admins all over the world.
okay, perfect. That's good, because you're going to be touching wherever we are, and it looks like you guys are shooting for this thing to be worldwide, which is awesome.
And
I
then
think that's
now we
really
have the
cool.
live chat on the website. I don't know if you've noticed that or not. So
See,
I think
Nigel, one thing, you're right. I love that. And I was going to let me walk it down. I move
sure,
slow
sure.
because you guys got a lot of good stuff going on, but we're going to get there. You're ahead of me and I'm excited to talk about it. So yeah, we're going to get there. But yeah, guys, so this is the team here. And as you see, I told you I'm a racing fan. So look at Audi, got the Audi RS. Oh, look at all of this. They got the racers. So this is the team, and I think they're all. Are you guys all legendaries or iconic or just different levels?
No, we just chose our card that we just chose cards that we liked. So Baba gave us a
Okay.
whole deck, and he's like, just choose one that you like. So
Okay.
if
Okay.
you just scroll to the right, that's me right there,
There you go.
Nigel.
Ooh, you got the Bugatti, Nigel. Ooh, wee. I like that Bugatti, Nigel. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm excited. I'm excited. Hold on. Let me see Nigel's Bugatti real quick. Okay. So we'll talk more about this coming up. I'm pretty sure, but this excites me. This is dope, guys. This is really good. Okay, so that's the team. That's a little bit of information on the team. Baba, you're the UI guy, right? This is looking good, Baba. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm really impressed here. This is looking really good. And I say it all the time, especially I'm in DeFi and we are in these other contracts. However, the first thing when I saw Piston, I was like, I gave you guys a Muddy Mo. That's when it's doing something really, really good. I always say, Baba, you can dress. Can you dress in real life? Are you a good dresser?
I guess I am, man.
Nice clothes. I can tell, Baba, you got nice clothes because this is taste, and I like taste is elegance. So really, really good on that, guys. Good job.
Cool,
also, Nigel, good job on the other side of the team. We know we're gonna talk under the hood in just a moment. So we appreciate you guys too. Very, very good. Also in the chat, I just want to make sure I keep up with the chat really quick. Let's see. Smock said agree. Brian said this is fire. DeFi Rebel said vroom. Yes, sir. Room. Okay, guys. Another question for you. We do know that team building is a part of this, right? So if I'm new to Piston, why should I join or build a team? Or do I have to join a team?
Well, just like in any other ROI project, you do have to join an upline, right? And the upline could just be, your friend, for example, and because your friend told you about the project, or it could be someone who has a big team. So yes, you do have to join someone in an ROI project.
Yeah.
Now, should you make your own team?
Yeah. Just one information that just to really engage into this one, Nigel.
Okay.
However, if you leave empty the field where you need to put the upline, we're gonna suggest you to join the development team address. So we do recommend you to actually use some referral code to actually be part of a team, because the team will engage you in a structure that it's going to be helpful, especially in the game in the future. And I can explain you exactly why. However, if you don't have any referral and you leave the field where you need to add the referral empty, actually we're going to suggest you and ask you if you really want to move without a referral. And in this case, we are also showing the person that not actually feeling this with a referral from someone that they know. They actually are joining the as applying the team address. I'm telling you that because we make it all experiences really transparent, and we actually really incentivize people to join another team, not the team address, just because we know the importance of also engage these people into a team, especially because after the game being released, the team structure will be important as well.
Gotcha.
Sorry, Nigel, to cut you off.
Building
Just
no, that's great. That's great. Yeah, thank you.
No, perfect. Now, guys, you see the gray on the screen. Bear with me here. My computer's named Rosa. The Muddy Crypto Movement. No, my computer has a mind of her own, so don't mind her if she's a little slow today. But I am catching everything you guys are saying, and I think one thing that's really big that at least that I took about from what both of you guys just said is the team building structure. That MLM structure is really, really big. Now we'll kind of correlate because we do want to talk about other projects and how this relates to our space. But that's something that I think is really, really important to understand is, the growth that you guys are trying to add on through this referral program. So good stuff there, guys. Great stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So now
Just
really
one.
quick. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just complementing something here as well, like why we actually, even though incentivizing people to join team, why we are actually offering the team wallet as a suggestion in case you don't feel this. It's because we really are with our mindset focused in the traditional investors, really to go towards the mainstream after we launch all these utilities. And this is where I think it's going to be beneficial, because if you come from nowhere, you just know about the project, know any referral, we don't want to have any create any barrier that will not allow people to join the race and participate and join the game and be part of the project. And I guess it's really important to highlight this, because our mindset is more our investors are our clients. So
Mhm.
you said earlier, I was listening, and you said like Piston need every single project. Piston need fanboys. No,
Yeah.
no, we don't need fanboys. We need clients. This is actually the way we lead with people. So every single new investor, we really respect them. We treat them as a client. We are really open to receive a criticism, because we know that this is how the traditional market works. And if one day we are willing to go mainstream and achieve actually the goal of bringing more people from the traditional market and disrupt a little bit from the crypto space as we are right now, which is quite limited for the time being. We really need to have this mindset, have the support line in the website, not actually requiring people to go to the Telegram to understand about the project and understand how they sign up. So we are actually going towards to the whole experience through the website and starting to really try to onboard people easily and bring more people from outside the crypto space. I wanted just to highlight this, Moody, just to really make sure that you understand a little bit also our philosophy, our goal, and also why our mindset and why the quality in the website, in the app, in the way that we actually give support to the clients. It's the way that it is. It's intentional, and we are doing this because we are thinking in very long term, and we know that once we launch the utilities, we will come we will have people coming from another spaces, and this is important to have a good onboarding to make sure that they will achieve the goal of investing and create sustainability from this experience.
Gotcha. Now let me kind of go back, and then thank you for clearing that up, Baba, because
Okay.
I am, I'm a business owner outside of DeFi, so I really
hmm
appreciate you clarifying, saying, "Hey, no, you guys are clients. You guys
hmm
are. We want you to feel like a client. We don't want to make it feel like the space is currently being." Now,
Yeah.
what I will say this is, when I say fanboy, especially when I'm referring to the DeFi space, all I'm saying is, influencers that talk about Piston Race every single day,
Yes,
and
this is
it
important.
yep, and I guess that's the point where I was saying, now we do want to convert us fanboys. We still should be clients, but we want to convert that over. But I'm just talking about currently where we are in the space, and it's just language that they relate to. But I love the fact that you cleared up, said no, it's client. I love that. Thanks, Baba. Good one.
Okay, man,
Very
you're
good.
welcome.
Okay, guys. So another question real quick with the referrals, because I had a question about this. The round robin. Now, for me, and I'm gonna find it in the white paper here. But for the round robin, what I'm typically used to in these type of contracts with MLM is not this type of way. So the direct referral above gets the 5-10%, whatever that contract might be. So first question is, how does this round robin change you guys from other contracts in the space? And not only just that, how does it help the contract balance overall?
The round robin system, it works the same also in, at least I know for a fact that in Drip it works in the same way. Um, so, for example, if you were to deposit under me, I would get the 5% of your initial deposit. And then after that, when you compound, I will not receive the the benefit from that, but my upline would receive the benefit, right? Would receive the reward from the compounding. And then the next time you compound, it would be the upline of the upline, right? It just keeps flowing up until it comes back in a full circle, and then I receive the next the reward from the next action. So in this way, we make sure that all the uplines that receive the benefit, one turn by turn. So it's not just the direct upline receiving all the benefit from the actions of the downlines. Baba, do you want to add something to that? I mean, that's how
No,
round robin works.
no, yes, just compliment with information that it's actually an improvement because we are with this strategy incentivizing the vertical growth of the downlines, not the horizontal one. And why we are incentivizing this? Because differently from some of the projects, once you actually are compounding, not only the direct upline will receive, but all uplines at some point will have a chance to receive the commission from the compounding. So basically, this the reason it's basically incentivizing more vertical growth rather than horizontal. Of course, the horizontal it's also beneficial because once you are not improving but growing your team horizontally, you have more chances actually to grow also vertically from multiple downlines. However, the strategy of create the round robin and at some point not reward only the direct upline but also the upline which is above, it's really to incentivize the vertical growth.
Gotcha. So with that, and this might be a under the hood question, maybe it might be a Nigel question. So now with the coding with that, one of the issues that we've seen with Drip and maybe some other contracts in the space, maybe Splassive, is that there's multiple wallets. So some whales especially will get multiple wallets. Does the round robin decentivize or incentivize whales from getting multiple wallets?
I'm not part of the, just to make it clear, I'm not part of the smart contract team that's based in Europe.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry about that.
I'm not part of that. No, that's okay. But I mean, we do, of course, still have. I mean, even for example, I have multiple wallets in the project. I'm not a whale, just to make that clear. But and many of us in the team do have multiple wallets. Now, the round robin. Now, of course, I mean, when I have multiple wallets, I have 3 wallets, just to make it clear. I have them under different people, right? Under different team leaders.
Sure.
So when I compound, for example, when I compound one wallet, of course, the reward from that is going to the team leader for that wallet, right? But when I compound my other wallet, then the reward for that is going to the other team leader. So it's not getting, the rewards are not getting concentrated in one, they're not going to one person, right? They're going to different team leaders because, of course, when you make wallets, you typically make them under different team leaders. Of course, some people can make wallets under the same team leader, which is not a good idea, right. Which is kind of like cheating the system. Because if I was to make 3 wallets, for example, under the same person, then I would be getting 3, for example, airdrops from them, right? Which is not the right thing to do. And in that case, also, if I were to compound my 3 wallets, then the same person would receive the compounding benefit as well. But I guess in a way, it kind of balances out because if I receive more airdrops from them, they also get more benefit from me if I have more wallets, right? But I don't think that, as far as I can tell, maybe Baba can add to that, I don't think that it adds anything or takes away anything from in terms of incentivizing or de-incentivizing whales, like the round robin structure. Baba, do you want to add something to that?
No, just I agree with what you just said. Just also saying that even though, yes, it doesn't incentivize, I guess it doesn't make difference actually. However, the 5x meter is also playing an important role in this case because even though if you are rewarding and receiving a reward from your another wallet, at some point you're going to need to pay not to pay, but your 5x meter will deplete and you're going to need to actually or compound manually, which adds 20% in taxes into the system. Uh, and or you will need actually to add fresh capital.
Got
So
it.
even though not incentivizing or disincentivizing, it's good that we have like more downlines or multiple wallets, because at some point it will go towards the same direction, which actually deplete the 5x meter, and we'll need to inject money into the, not money, pistons into the contract again, which is beneficial for the longevity of the project.
Got you. And I will say thank you, Nigel and Baba. That was a very tough question that I'm sure other teams can't answer. So thank you guys for answering that question. I think that kind of clears it up. I think Nigel, you guys both had some really good points. I think Nigel, you really hit on something. When you said that there's different team leaders, which are different wilds that you're under. And I think, to take away, that's community building is, giving referrals to different team members. So, or team leaders, I'm sorry. So thank you for that. One quick more question. Now, I know you guys, this is not normal questions, but I am a nerd. We're nerds over here in the Money Crypto movement. So bear with us. One thing I really love is the whale tax. Or in what you guys call the whale resistance. And just a quick elevator pitch, please tell us why the whale resistance is important for this contract.
As you might know, if you look at some other projects in the ROI space, whales are, claiming and selling a lot of tokens, and which of course has, a bad effect on the sustainability of the project. It brings the price down a lot. Now we have not only the whale resistance, but also, as Baba said, we also have the 5x maximum compounding, which also forces people to, if they want to keep compounding more, to claim and redeposit their tokens, which adds more taxes to the contract. And that also, reduces the number of tokens that you can ultimately claim, because you'll be also adding more to the taxes. So the whale resistance is, of course, very important here. The more tokens you claim, the more taxes you pay. So up to 5,000 tokens, when you've claimed up to 5,000 tokens, you're only paying that 10% tax for claiming. But when the number of tokens you've claimed, the total number of tokens you've claimed goes, it reaches 5,000 exactly, and it's between 5,000 and 10,000. Under 10,000, you're paying 15% tax instead of 10% tax. Then as soon as you reach that 10,000th token you claim, up until less than 15,000, you're paying 20% tax. So for every extra 5,000 tokens you're claiming, on top of that, you're paying an extra 5% tax. And this is, of course, very important, because it takes more from you and adds it back to the contract to keep it sustainable for all the small players, right? Because if all these whales were to, just pay the 10% tax for claiming, just like everybody else, and then sell a massive number of tokens, is going to have an impact on the price, which it still will, but of course now it will have a smaller impact compared to before, because they'll be not able to sell as many tokens as they normally would be, because they'll be paying a bigger tax on claiming, right? So
Right.
the bigger the tax you pay on claiming tokens, the fewer the tokens you get. Now, does that mean it's a bad thing? No, it's not. It's still not a bad thing. It's still a great deal for anybody, right? I mean, you can't complain about making money out of this, right? But it's just a way of giving back to the community. The richer you get, the more you have to give back. And all these whales will have multiple wallets anyway. And a lot of whales will, of course, then as they claim more tokens, they're going to, seed new wallets, right? So it's not going to stop anybody from making a load of money, regardless of what the price is going to be in the future for Piston. But at the same time, that's why we also emphasize that people should not be, compounding until their last breath and then selling everything at the same time, right? People need to ensure that they're claiming and selling throughout the project, right? So people need to have a sustainable strategy where they're doing weekly claims, let's say once a week or twice a week, and selling to make profit, and not just compounding until their last breath and then just selling at the end, right? Which is not good for the project. It's not good for them also, and it's not good for the other players.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
actually, something perhaps important. Like, first of all, like, I don't like the name in the white paper. whale resistance, because it gives the impression that we have something, I don't know, perhaps the English is not my first language, but at least once I read it, is giving me the impression that it's something against the whales or something that's like
Right.
it's not welcomed, you know. And in
Yeah.
fact, it's the opposite. Like we really love them. We
Right.
need that the whales actually boost the price up when the price it needs to be up. You know, the thing
Right.
is, and if the whale is smart, we are actually looking for sustainability. So the goal of Piston is actually uh, create the most sustainable daily 1% daily return of investment project in this space. So it's better for the whale to actually stick with us and make money longer than actually making money in one only shot and leave the protocol and actually needs to find another good project to join. You know, so basically, I should actually uh, change this name like a whale resistance to something different. But this
Hmm.
is at the end of the process. This is actually all about sustainability. You know, so we don't
Yeah.
want to charge more, but we do this because if you go through the math, and Nigel is really good at math and stuff, it's really important to have like more taxes for the whales in case they actually are claiming a certain amount of tokens, and
Gotcha.
making sure also that if they wanted to keep working and actually claiming from the protocol, they are contributing enough to give it to its sustainability. And this is why we are
Gotcha.
developing the NFT, the game, and everything. Everything is about, it's all connected, and everything's about sustainability.
Gotcha. And I'm so glad I found out you guys' personality because again, I'm getting that mixture. You remember I talk about my mom's cooking, salt, pepper, got it both together. I love it, Baba, because you said something very important. You don't want to decentivize Wells from joining this contract at all. That's not what
Mhm.
you want to do. So thank you for kind of bringing that up. And typically, what I've seen is like well protection, and we can find some other words to call it, but I think that's a good point that you bring up. And also, Nigel, I know that you brought up the automatic claim or having to claim every now and then. I will just tell you guys, as a user myself, I like that a lot, just because this lets me know that people above me or people with a lot more tokens than me can't just keep compounding, and they have to add new capital. That's important to sustainability. So it all works
Yeah.
together. Thank you guys for a great explanation on those.
Yeah, man. And your day, your 5x meters are depleting, man. So you need some beep in your
Yo,
cash stuff.
yeah! Let's go! Bing! Yes,
I got
sir. I
you,
like
man.
that,
I
Baba.
got
Yes,
you.
sir. I like that, Baba. All right.
You
All
need to add
right.
some piston beep in this stuff, man.
Yeah. Okay, okay. I like it. Now, another thing I really do like. Now, I'll tell y'all about my family. I bring the Muddy Crypto movement to my life all the time, and I tell you, I have very regular, average. They don't have a lot of money people in my family. The one thing I'll say, and I'll let you guys kind of talk to this. The one thing I really like, and I didn't notice this at first, but I really like the opportunity here that you can use a credit card to buy Piston directly. So talk to me a little bit about that, and also talk to me about why it's better to buy on a swap than Pancake Swap.
Yeah, actually, this is more a convenience service, thinking in people that's not in the space. So
Mhm.
we know that we all are used to use Binance or Pancake Swap and use for conversion. But honestly, like if you think about the average people, especially the traditional investors or people that are even invested in using Binance or something like this for trading, whatever, it's easy for these people that are not used to work with MetaMask and
Mhm.
the wallets. Actually, it's easy to buy there and see that you are using your credit card and the money is getting directly into your wallet, and you can go and do this experience, the whole experience through the website.
Wow.
I particularly I did a test with 10 people that these guys and ladies, did not even know what was MetaMask. So
Mm-hmm.
I asked them. It was a supervised experience. I was connected and seeing them using our website, and I was actually trying to understand the troubles and difficulties that they were actually facing to invest in Piston. And this is actually why we added the support line. We added the possibility to buy BUSD, then convert the BUSD using our website. And also, we use Telegram, but it's really, the truth is, it's a place where we can find scammers everywhere, you know. From these 10
Yep.
people, like 7 actually was victim of scam. So because at this point when I did this test, no, the support line wasn't there. So the support line, it's a product of this investigation, So once they actually accessed the Telegram, 5 or 6 minutes after, they received a message from support Piston. We never DM you, So it was a scammer, and the guy
So
was okay. So to join the MetaMask, to join a Piston, you need to verify. Give me your seed phrase, and from out of them, 7 actually filled this sending the seed phrase. And since it was an experience and these people actually hadn't money in their wallets, I let them actually go through this experience to see how far actually it was going to go. So this is why actually the reason I'm sorry to extend myself in this point, but this is just to show you how we care about this experience. And this is actually our products of this test and this experience and improvement of this experience that we wanted to do to make sure that regular people from out crypto space was going to actually achieve to invest in a safer way and invest in a way that they were going to go through the process without need too much from our support team as well.
I love that explanation. And the one thing I keep getting from you, Baba, and this is what I really like. I know how I am. My money got to talk. This is what I like. I really like all the different, you guys, I know you did some hard work, all the different fiat here. Look at all these different British pound, Turkish lira. Like, this is phenomenal. And not just that, you brought up my next point, and this is what I really like. And this is what I think in Money Crypto Movement. Please let me know if I'm accurate here. What I really like and what we need in the space is the support. You mentioned it, Baba, but this is, I think, this is what sets Piston in my mind above the rest. So now let's do this. Now I know you guys have some people working. Let's test them out live. Let's see if they're doing their job. Let's test them out live. So what's the question you guys want to ask them?
No, you can ask whatever you want, man.
Ask them whatever. Okay. Yeah, let me think. Yeah. Anybody in the chat have a question? Let me think of a question. Start a new conversation. Let's see if they're on their job.
Let me tell you something. Just while you are actually getting the question from your audience, we have even shifts, so we know people that will be available in a certain shift and another shift. So we are really working to be able to give the support 24/7. And our attention now, it's 100%. Okay. Nigel was the one that received.
Oh, Nigel, that's you, Nigel. But that's even better. You know what? Nigel, that gets some money, Mo. Bing, right? Bing.
Man, you tricked the system. You should have let him test this, man.
Yes. Listen. That couldn't have worked. I love going live. That's why I love live, because that couldn't have worked out even better. Do y'all see this? One of the guys that's on talking about the project is the one answering us. Do y'all see that? That is phenomenal.
Man, I can show you. I can show you mine. Yeah,
there are 2 people there right now. I'm there, and there's another teammate of mine. He's also there in case I'm not able to help.
Yeah, but this test is set up to fail, man. I'm gonna tell you why. Because these guys are watching you, so you should have do this tomorrow where they are not actually waiting this, and you're gonna actually see that this actually works like a charm,
Oh, okay.
I even actually answered some questions to, I do support as well.
Oh, so they were expecting this. Okay, so they knew
Yeah.
their boss was coming into work today, so they made sure they did extra work to clean up and make it.
The thing is, what I'm telling you is that it's like, for me, it's important sometimes to check what actually are the feelings from actually the people that they are actually assessing the system. So sometimes I do support because I think it's important to really have a chance to talk with clients and see the difficulties and also suggest some improvements to the guys. So yeah, I guess all this is part of the way that we really wanna. There is a Bing over there. Can I get a
Yes.
Bing?
Yes. Do y'all see this, guys? Like, this is what we've been waiting on. And I don't know how long you guys have been in the space, but having an actual human interact when we want to get in a contract is important. That is definitely a buddy Mo. Yo, I love it. I love it. Snazzy, you're on your job, man. Good job. Keep it up. I'm gonna close this now. Thanks, guys. That is awesome. That is just phenomenal. Did y'all see that? We saw that live. I just love that. Okay, guys, a couple more questions. You guys are just y'all tearing this up. Y'all doing a great job. Okay, couple more. Now, I just, earlier I talked about Baba. I said, Baba, you look like you come across as a guy like you can really dress, right? I'm that same guy, man. I like to be looking good. I like how my clothes fresh. I know you guys. I'm a big fan of merchandise, and all that stuff. Where do I find merch? I want some Piston merch.
Yeah, actually, Nigel, you need to turn off your support stuff, man.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Nigel's working. Y'all see that? Nigel's working.
Yeah. Another person, let another person take this one.
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah, basically the merchandise now. I don't know if you are speaking about marketing or have some merchandise in our website. I don't know which one you are asking actually.
Well, I'm just saying, if I'm a new person, I'm a fan, I'm in Piston Race, and I just like hoodies or I like T-shirts. When can I expect to get that kind of merchandise?
Yeah, this is actually gonna be after the game, because in the if you take a look at the roadmap, and I have the roadmap today. I had the last piece of the roadmap was designed and finished. The first sketch of this last piece today. So what I mean with that, I mean that we have the whole design, everything, every single dot of this roadmap already designed, except the merchandise. So if you take a look down there, you're gonna see that the merchandise, it's undefined, the date of delivery. Why? Because the merchandise will be very, very connected with the game, and we need to actually find some suppliers to supply some of what we actually believe that's going to be nice to offer to the community. And also we are trying to link the merchandise with the game in a way that even to participate in certain events, in certain things, you're going to need to actually buy physically some, physically I mean physical products that will actually allow you to participate in something in the game, as an example. So we are trying to connect these stuff.
I love that. See, Baba, here y'all go again. Get some more beans from me. That is good. Connecting the merchandise to the actual game itself. Oh man, I love that.
I'm gonna give you an example, like the avatar system, which is actually your deck. If you have like your crew and your crew have a certain number of members, we're gonna, as example, look for a supplier that will actually send the deck of cards. They will print customized your team, so you're gonna receive a deck of cards of your team physically. So once you have like a team with different levels and different achievements, you're gonna have a deck of cards like a Top Trumps cards game, which is games from the 80s. So you're gonna receive these at your home, and you're gonna be able to play with these and have these actually as something to collect if you are a person that like to collect things. So this is actually one example, but for sure there are a lot of things that we are trying to think about the game, but it's really too early for the merchandise, and this is why we have this undefined, and this is actually
Mhm.
the only element of the roadmap now that without a month of delivery being established, because the
Got,
suppliers and all this stuff it's still in development.
and you know what? I think, one thing that I'm seeing, guys, let me know in the chat if I'm wrong. What I'm seeing, Baba, from you and Nigel, and even from you guys' team, is a level of professionalism. For merchandise to have an undefined time, we appreciate that. If you guys don't know the month is gonna come out, please don't put a date on it if you don't know. So we really appreciate just not just that, the chat and some other things. One thing, and also, Baba, going back to what you said, you guys
Mhm.
are clients. So we really love the professionalism that you guys are taking on with this project. And I love it. Now, one thing that I know that you guys are anxious to talk about is the lottery. I just saw some things going on with that, the
Mhm.
NFTs, the avatars. I know you touched on it, Baba. And then the biggest thing, and I'll tell you guys, I'm in games like Tank Wars and
Mhm.
Pagaxi. So when you say game lots, I'm trying to get a visualization in my mind what that looks like, and I love cars, so I'm like, this might be perfect for me. So I'll be quiet, and I do have the roadmap up. If you guys want to screen share or something different, feel
Yeah.
free. Just okay. Let me pull this down, and I'll let you guys get to
Yeah,
it.
actually, I separated some stuff that's exclusive because I didn't show anywhere yet.
Okay.
Let me just
Yep.
start with this. The game itself, it's really I can show you even the screen of the game development. There's no BS here. We are really developing this stuff, so you can see Piston. And we are working in the mechanics. Of course, the mechanics are. I'm gonna run here. I don't know if the sound will be displayed, but the game is starting. It's starting to get some mechanics finished. I'm gonna
Okay.
play this one a little bit more just to you know. I'm getting better, man, at this game. Every single AMA, I'm getting better in the course.
Okay. Okay. Now look, I love this, and I'm a video game guy. I used to play all Gran Turismo, all those kind of
uh,
games. This is what I'm looking for. I love this. Keep playing.
yeah.
Keep playing, Baba. Keep playing. I know I love that. I really do love that.
Yeah, actually, this
And
is
if
actually the stage we are right now. It's a stage where I'm starting to work with the track builder because this track that you just saw now it was a
let
model
me.
of Imola, which is
Okay.
it's a low poly model. So now I'm starting to work with the terrain builder, the track builder, because we actually launched the promo, and this promo is allowing our team builders, some of them we actually selected them to build the track for us. So they actually
Okay.
will design the track. They will give us this track. This was a promo that we made to incentivize and reward actually the team builders. So we gave them. I really felt like Willy Wonka, because I was giving them the golden tickets, you
Okay.
know. And
Snazzy. Shout out to Snazzy. Okay.
yeah, yeah. At
Who
this
else we
point, is
got? Who else
Nasty.
we? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Crypto
At this
Vogue.
point,
Look at Crypto Phil.
yes.
Okay.
At this point, Snazi wasn't an admin, and he was actually a team builder.
Okay.
We rewarded him with the golden ticket, and then after we decided actually to ask him if he could join the team. But basically, we gave these golden tickets to them, and they need actually to give us a track, just a draft, a draw. Then we're gonna
Okay.
actually use these and convert these in a track in the game. So this is actually a way that we found to reward them.
I
So
love it.
I have a lot of things to show here.
Now
Something.
hold on now, Baba, because you
Uh,
got the money crypto movement. We want to get a gold ticket eventually too. Let me know. We gotta talk.
okay.
We want to get money more up there somewhere. Not that, but get us somewhere. We'll be testers or something. I don't know.
Yeah. No, actually, we are working with 10 tracks, and all of them was giving. But we
Okay.
are thinking and extend to 24 tracks, but it's not in the V1. It will not be
Yeah.
in the first version. What I can show, what I can do, it's actually, I think it's gonna be better if I relate actually and talk really quickly from every single thing in the roadmap. Perhaps
Have
it's
at
going
it.
to be
Yep.
better to structure the presentation and explain a little bit what is actually the test drive alpha and actually relate to this stuff. But what was actually never seen by the community was the autopilot, and we just finalized some sketch for the NFT marketplace. Okay, so I'm gonna show this stuff too. So the autopilot one is actually here. And just one quick note, I believe for people that doesn't know the project, it's not familiar with the way that we are launching things. But everything that you see in the designs, we are actually delivering up to the date, in the correct date that we are scheduling. And we are actually trying our best really to keep in the deliverables in the schedule that we are setting. Okay, so one of them, as an example, was the avatar system. So we actually designed the whole avatar stuff, the whole experience, as you guys can see today in the system. And we delivered in the same day we actually agreed with the community. The same with the airdrop casino. There is even a small note here in the May. So we delivered this in May 19th. And it was exactly this experience that you guys can see in the system. So we are really designing and delivering the same quality as we are designing. And this is just to reinforce that what you guys will see here, it's basically what you guys will experience once we release the functionality. Okay, it's really precise the way that we work with the transition between actually the design and the execution on the front end development. It's really similar. As you can see also in the dashboard, now we have a little bit more stuff, but it's basically now, I mean, in this design, we have a little bit more stuff than the version that you guys have presently. But as you can see, it's really similar from the design to the execution. And this is actually not easy, because once you design something, sometimes you cannot even execute this, but our experience, it's really leading us to be really consistent with the way that we design and we deliver as well. So basically the autopilot, it's the auto compound functionality. So this is first hand in your channel. And we're gonna actually add a plus functionality, which is actually the inbox. Okay, and why we are adding the inbox, it's for two reasons. The first one is to communicate some stuff coming from the autopilot. So we felt that it was important to communicate certain actions, and then we're going to detail a little bit more further within the next screens. And also, because if we need to, as example, to announce something like a new update or a new release or new feature, we will not rely only on the Telegram. So we're going to be able to communicate with our client, even though if the client is not using Telegram. And this is part of the improvement that I was telling you in the onboarding system, which is actually onboard people in an easy way and not actually make these people hostage of the Telegram system. Okay. The autopilot is a little function that's going to be here in the right side, so you can actually read. Every time you see this small tip here, you need to pass your mouse over this eye, and this is just for making sure that we know what actually is going to be instructed inside, in case we actually pass over the mouse in the eye. And once we actually enable the autopilot, you're gonna have up to 7 days to auto compound. Okay, so you can set from 1 to 7 days. Here you're gonna be able to see how many BNBs you have deposited for the up to this point, and we're going to explain a little bit more further as well. You can set the number of days. You can see the balance you have of BNB in your wallet, and this is actually the estimated gas fee per compound and the total of BNB needed to actually compound 7 days. Okay. So Yeah. So
That's
once,
a good piece there. We really like that. That's a good thing to see
yeah,
the gas fee. Yeah.
exactly. So basically, you're gonna actually set the 7 days. You're gonna need to actually have this amount of PNB, and once you confirm, we are even explaining here very transparent to make sure that people are being communicated of every single step. So once you confirm, you're gonna be requested to actually confirm in the wallet. Then you're gonna see the autopilot activated here. Okay. So
Good.
these confirmations actually bringing you the number of days, how much you deposited, how much is actually value in BUSD approximately. Um, then there is exception. We also designed exceptions to help us to guide us developing the system, the functionality, what could happen. In this case, it's an exception where the user doesn't have enough balance to cover the total amount. So in this case, the
Mm-hmm.
button is disabled. Okay. So I'm gonna just showing you these details and exceptions to show you how detailed is our process of development. You know, and actually, we really hope that is the another competitors and developers in this space start to actually uh, use this kind of procedure, not procedure, but actually process of development to make sure that they are communicating well with the community and also in the clients, and also to execute like better projects. And also, we really we really wanted to push the projects in this space to actually make and build better software to the community. You know, we think it's important, and we are trying to really make sure that everyone, it's actually even the developers that are interested to understand how it's actually our process of development. They through our AMAs, they could actually see and understand how
Mm-hmm.
we actually are designing and developing things. Then they could reproduce on their projects. Okay, there's no competition, hard competition and stuff on our end at all. So here it's the autopilot. When the autopilot is actually enabled, okay, so you can see the remaining days, the days completed from the autopilot. You can add more, and there is a reason, and I'm going to show you what could happen.
Okay.
So what could happen here and why we have this add button? The price we give, the amount of PNB for the number of compounds, of take compounds, are actually an estimation. So could have a small variation in the way that the gas fee is being charged in the, let's say, within plus 3 days, and the user be required to add a little bit more. So basically, we're gonna actually send a notification in the inbox saying, look, your BNB balance deposited, it's actually running low, and you need to add more a little bit to be able to complete the number of days that you have set. So basically, you're gonna be able to click on that. This is an exception, okay? This shouldn't happen often, but could happen. So once you click in add, you're gonna see the next days. So the days remaining, how much you actually must add approximately. Then once you add this, you're gonna be good again. So the amount of BNB deposited is bigger, and you are good to go, and you are good to execute this stuff. Another one is another possibility. So you can also disable autopilot whenever you want. So let's say that you have set like 7 days, but you want to disable this within the second day. So you can actually disable this. There's no fee. There's nothing coming from our side. We don't charge it, by the way, any of these service. Okay, this
Okay.
convenience service. It's just charging these BNB to execute the compounding, but there's no extra fee. There's nothing more. So you can enable, disable the autopilot and use it the way you want. So once you disable this, you have, let's say that you have a rest here, like 0.00110060 here,
Mm-hmm.
and you disable the autopilot, then the button withdraw will appear. Then you can click here, then actually retrieve in your wallet the BNB that was rest from this operation. So if you want
Oh
to add,
wow.
yeah, so if you want to add here like I don't know, 0.1 BNB, and at the end of the compounding, the 7 days compounding, you wanted to withdraw the difference, there's no problem. Just click here, and it will be deposited in your wallet again. Or you can simply autopilot again, enable this, and compound plus 7 days or 5 days or whenever you want. The inbox is actually here, it's indicating that there is an alert here. It's just exemplifying. And in the inbox, you can see like team updates, which is actually the announcements that we are doing in the Telegram. We're gonna actually be able to send to the user in the website for the ones that not using Telegram. The autopilot period has ended. Insufficient BNB available. So we're going to start to explore this inbox to communicate several things in the system. But in this at this stage, we're going to use only these 3 ones. Okay. So basically, this is the autopilot one. Once you finish the withdrawal, you have this confirmation if you do this. And this is the autopilot. We are launching this. We have even the mobile. We have the mobile responsiveness of this screen, so we can even see how this screen will behave once the user is actually using mobile. Okay, and this is actually going to be launched at this month, at 31. So 31st, actually this functionality will be available to the users. Okay. So
I love it. And Baba, real quick, I just want to say that auto compounding, that autopilot thing, that is a big deal. And I appreciate you going into depth of all the stuff you can do. You used to get all A's in schools, didn't you, Baba? You got all A's in school? You were a good student. I can tell because
I was super bad, man, at school. I was really a trash guy.
Yeah.
But super good. I did not adapt to school at all. And,
Hey, you know what, Baba? I was a very active kid. I had the smarts. I couldn't sit still. All I'm trying to say is, you can tell the kids that are ready for pop quizzes. You have done your homework. Like, you got everything here, and I love it, man. You have everything here. The autopilot is awesome. Now, really quick, the NFTs. Tell us a little bit about the NFTs.
Yes, actually, I was going to show the lottery, but I can display.
Yes, we can do the lottery. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So lottery, it's actually NFT. It's something exclusive as well. We have just a small sketch. It's not so detailed because we are starting to design really the detailed version from this sketch right now. And this is actually the last piece of this whole roadmap, except the merchandise that's actually missing to be designed. Okay. But now it's the lottery. Okay, I'm gonna show this. This is gonna be exclusive. Nobody saw the marketplace stuff yet.
So it's exclusive to us here today.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, y'all heard that now.
Beside the autopilot, but autopilot, also I just shared a small screenshots, but not from the whole screen. Just a small part of the autopilot stuff. But it's being exclusive in your MA. And also the marketplace. So basically, the lottery, it's really something that it wasn't in the roadmap, and we have decided to add because we are looking for the system actually grow the system horizontally in relation with the categories. So they are like gambling, there are marketplace, game. If you go in that radar, you're going to be able to see many categories. And how we will, and how I believe it's that if we release all these utilities, we're gonna help with the buy pressure from the piston, but not only about the price, but this is about sustainability. Okay, so everything, all of this, it's actually to give people reason, and I mean the lottery, the NFT, the game. These are functionalities that not only to put us in different categories and actually increase the range, the scope of our project, but this is basically to give more sustainability as a whole. It's to give ability and the interest of general public to invest in buy piston, not to deposit in the race, but also to help with the tokenomics and help with all we need to keep the contract sustainable, healthy, and give longevity. Because for us, the most important is not only receive 1% daily from the gas tank, but it's basically make sure that you're going to receive 1% of your gas tank for several years. Okay, so this is why we are rushing. We are really pushing really fast new functionalities, and the lottery it's one of them. So lottery we really found interesting to add because we saw that this was going to be a very short delivery. So it's 1 month functionality development. And with 1 month, we're going to be able to add the system to another category, which is gambling, and also was going to give utility to the token. And this is something that we are looking forward to do as soon as possible. So the lottery is based. Oh, sorry.
I just want to go back because I just want to kind of, I'm a bullet point guy, Baba. So I know some of my people are bullet point guys. To kind of go back, the main piece here is, and this is what I took away, is that you're adding different pieces that people outside of just this community, but in the whole world, can want to be a part of Piston Race. Am I right?
Exactly. Yes.
Gotcha.
That's right.
Love it.
So,
Love it.
So basically, it's all connected. All of this, there is a reason. It's part of the tokenomics, will be part of the tokenomics. And now we are just, and I can show you a little bit, it is another exclusive stuff.
Exclusive.
Yeah, I'm going to show like how we are starting to think about the tokenomics. And then you're going to be able to see how much actually the game will help the system to keep sustainable, you know. But let's get there. Let me just rush a little bit here to be able to show everything. But basically here, we're gonna, once we have a lottery prize going on, you're gonna be, people which access the system will be able to see this. And they will be able to see a new button here, lottery. And also the last winners, they will be here, the first page, showing how much actually was given in the prize pot. And once you, excuse me, you go to the race, you're gonna see the claim tickets. This button here, it's gonna be the new stuff. Okay, so basically, what is this, and how this plays with the tokenomics, and how this helps with the to give utility to the token. So basically, every time you compound, because listen, our really main goal here, it's make sure that you are hitting this button. You know, nobody wants you to claim, of course. I mean, you want to do this, but the project for the community, for the clients, for the sustainability, we want you to really click here. So we are all the time, even in the game, and we're gonna see this forward, we are incentivizing and giving you incentives to really click on compound. Okay.
So if they hit the nitro, they're helping them and they're helping everybody. Right? That
exactly? Yeah. And once you have your 5x meter also, because if you start to hit nitro, you at some point start to receive a lot of rewards. At some point, you're gonna need to contribute again. This is different from the majority of the another projects out there. So basically, you're gonna need to deposit again and depositing again, or a fresh capital, which is really good to the community and the clients. And once you claim, and the manual compounder, it's actually claim and deposit again, you are leaving 20% in taxes. You know, so this is also interesting to the clients as a whole, and for the sustainability of the project. So basically, we want you to nitro not only to increase your gas tank, which is good for you because your 1% will worth more, but also because you're gonna hit your 5x and your day to help and contribute will come, you know. So basically, once you hit nitro, you're gonna actually receive one ticket. Okay, you have available one ticket. So in this case, I have a number 5 here. So I hit this compound button 5 times between one lottery and another one. Okay, because every single lottery will reset this amount. Okay. So, but this is not yours. This is available. Okay. So once you click in claim, you're gonna hit this screen. This is a reception screen, so you're gonna see this screen. So this is screen showing you that you have 5 tickets. You can click on this button,
Mhm.
but you haven't any tickets in this next lottery. It's the number 15. So basically, in this new lottery will happen within 3 days. You can see how many tickets are actually participating. And once you click in this ticket, you need to pair the ticket with a piston. So
Mm.
basically, every single ticket value 1 piston. You need to actually buy the tickets. So once you
Ah,
buy the tickets, yeah. So once you buy the tickets, these tickets will be available, and you're gonna be actually participating in the next lottery. So it's
yeah,
basically giving you how much more you compound, more actually tickets you have available, and how much more you want to participate in tickets. You can actually add or fresh capital or use the pistons that are in your wallet to buy the tickets and participate in the lottery. Okay.
got it.
This, yeah. Oh, sorry. Do you have any questions here?
Well, no, no, I was just gonna say, you got fans out there. They say Philly said Baba will never get security clearance. My man never keeps no secrets. I love that. Shout out to Philly Trades because Baba, I'm like that in a lot of ways, and I love the fact that you guys are very transparent. You're very
Yeah.
transparent on what you got planned, and that is something that builds trust in the community. Continue. I didn't mean to cut you off. Continue.
No, okay, perfect. So basically, we're gonna have a YouTube channel. It's gonna be 24/7. In this YouTube channel, we'll display some
Okay.
statistics. Sorry, and also information from the lotteries that are happening. But basically, I have here ability to see if I have won past lotteries, how much is actually the prize per place, and see also the winners from the another lotteries as well. Okay,
Mm.
so this is gonna be once you this is actually the view from the regular investor. Okay, so every single investor, every single client will see these screens. However, in the backstage, we have this software going on. This software is going to be a very safe application where we are actually able to create the lottery. So we as a team, we're going to be able to create this. Once we create this, everything is going to be reflected in the screen above. We're going to be able to display previous lotteries to actually double check information for addition and stuff like this.
Mhm.
Once I click in the create lottery, I'm going to be able to add the parameters from the lottery, which will be actually presented in the website. And this is actually the screen uh, from the lottery stuff. So every single, this is going to be seen in the YouTube, okay? So YouTube
Mm.
channel will actually be displaying all the time in the statistics one that I was mentioning. So
Okay.
this is the lobby, this is the 24/7. And once this actually hits zero, we're going to display the lottery screen, and we're going to start to do the draw. So basically, everyone that's actually following the YouTube channel will be able to see the tickets that are available, all the information that also you can see in the website, and you're gonna see the tickets from every person that actually was participating. So
Uh,
once you, sorry.
no, I love it. Question about the YouTube channel because I would love to promote it. Do you guys have it up and running, or is it available to join yet?
No, it's I have these actually set up, but it's not
Okay.
live yet. And
Oh, I was gonna
yeah,
promote it. Okay, okay. Let me know when you have that. I'll definitely promote that
yeah,
for sure.
no, for sure, definitely. Like, if you guys want us also to also display this in your YouTube channel, it's gonna be possible. We're gonna make sure that we're gonna create a public version URL where you can access and follow in real time what we are doing as well, and actually being able to stream if you guys want to. And also, we're gonna be able to see the tickets. So these are the tickets. We're gonna actually draw them as the airdrop casino. Then we're gonna display who actually was the winner. Then we're gonna display this information here. We have also the audition export file, and this is because we're gonna look for a certification of a lottery companies that provide certification on audited data to really make sure that this is a legit lottery. So we're gonna look for this. This is something that is a process. You need to submit, to actually wait a little bit because they are evaluating the authenticity of this lottery system over time. But we're gonna actually look for this. It's why these buttons here. So once we finish, we're gonna actually airdrop, and the rules will be also here. Sorry, I didn't show this, but there will be the rules here, how to play,
Okay.
all information will be here. And we're gonna airdrop the prize to the winners. Okay, we're gonna have the name, the address, how much actually they have won, and we're gonna make sure also that this information will be available on the website. And we're gonna also connect. Once I said that it's all connected, we're gonna also send to the inbox to the user that have won the information that he was the winner of the lottery. Okay.
Love it. I
Uh,
love it.
yeah. So basically, this is the lottery system. We have here the game. Speaking about the game in the website, we have the test drive stuff. What is the test drive alpha and what is the beta? So going to the game design, this is the GUI. And sorry, it's here down there. So the game, we have this test drive stuff here. Okay,
Ah.
this is actually to allow you. It's not P2P yet. It's to allow you to test your car, to test how the car parts actually plays differently from another ones in your car. So basically,
Ooh, okay.
you're gonna be able to test one car part, a certain suspension level, then test another suspension level. So basically, the test drive you release, and this is why it's so early, is to help us to balance all these car parts, to
Got it.
understand if the car parts are reflecting to the users the way it should, to start to collect some metrics from the users playing the game and understand what could be better. You know, it's an early investigation in these mechanics and physics
Uh-huh.
and in how the car parts will play. But speaking a little bit about the game we're gonna add a button here, which is gonna be the race. Okay,
Hmm.
so we're gonna have the nitro, the claim, and we're gonna give to some space to the race one. So
Okay.
once you click in the race, we're gonna open this modal here. Okay, you are not opening your 24-hour session, and the 24-hour session, and I'm gonna just get back because I'm not sure you followed another AMAs. But the game, the goal with the game, and also just one highlight here,
Hmm.
we are still talking with the contract team to see if everything that I'm saying here is 100% possible. So we might have one modification or another one from what I'm explaining, but
Okay.
this is actually the concept, and this is actually what we are going to develop. But it could have some changes in the game based on contract limitations. Okay, but
Okay.
that said, what is the goal here? It's make sure that you're gonna be able to play the game, win money, win more pistons, but
Hmm.
without risk your gas tank. So how are we
Yeah.
gonna do this? So basically, once you have your 1% daily being paid, okay, which is when your uh, gauge is actually red, you're gonna be able to play in the press in the race button, okay. And what this race button will do here, basically, it's gonna be freezing your nitro button and your claim button because you're gonna now game using this money here. So
Got
this,
it.
okay. So you
Yep.
will not be able through 24 hours to nitro or claim, okay. And now what's gonna happen here? It's basically you're gonna be able to play with your 1%. Okay, so let's say
Mm.
that your 1% worth 22 pistons, and the max you can lose gaming, it's gonna be the 1%. So once you
Oh.
finish the 1%, you will not be able to play anymore. You know, so once you lose your 1%, which are actually 5 races, if you lose 5 races consecutively,
Hmm.
you are done. You know, and you
Yep.
have 24 hours to make as max as money you can from the competitors.
I
because
like that. Yeah.
yeah, man, this
Baba.
is really a big innovation in this space. Okay.
And I didn't mean to cut you. I'm sorry about that, but kind of
Mhm,
going back, you just let me just put it in layman's terms. You said
mhm,
so. If someone is a part of the piston race, they get their 1% dividends or rewards every day. They can
mhm.
use their rewards in this system and actually race. So that's
Exactly.
almost risk. I'm not gonna say risk free, but you using
Mhm.
your rewards to stay in the pro
Exactly.
in the. Oh, I
Yeah.
love it. I
Yeah.
love it. That's definitely a money mo bing. Did y'all hear
Yeah.
that? Now, real
Yeah.
quick, Baba, this is what I preach all the time: is contracts that allows us to use our dividends and continuously grow. So I love that. I really do. Sorry about that.
Yeah, yeah. The goal is actually not allow you to lose your main capital and play with the rewards. Okay, it's you gambling safe, let's say. Okay,
Yep.
so basically you can lose 5 times. In here, it's actually showing you 6 races because we are supposing here that you already played in the 2 first hours, and you have one race, and your one race actually was worth 5 pistons. So these 5 pistons came from another player that you just raised, and you actually have won this race. Okay. We have some details here that are really important to mention, like in my gas tank, why level 5? Because the level 5 is based in the number of pistons you have in your gas tank.
Okay.
This is to balance the game and not allow someone from level 10 to play against someone level 1. It's not fair. Why
Keeping
it's
it
not
fair.
fair?
Yep.
Yeah, why it's not fair? Because every time you nitro, and remember I said that we wanted to incentivize people actually to have actually to click on nitro, because this is actually where it keeps things actually going towards the direction we believe, and the protocol actually it's healthy for the protocol as well.
So
So once
basically, whales versus whales, sharks versus sharks. So
yes, yes, and
got it.
why? Because once you nitro, you're gonna receive a motor oil. Okay, motor oil,
Mhm.
it's a component you can see here. It's 5 gallons here. In this motor oil, you have only 2 ways to actually have motor oil. The first one, it's actually compounding, and the next one, it's buying. Okay, so
Got it.
basically, you're gonna be able to go in the marketplace, click here and buy. However, the amount of gallons that you can buy is based also in the level. So a level 1 cannot buy 10 gallons. Like
Mhm.
a level 1 will be able to buy only 0.5 gallons to 1.2 gallons. And this is actually also to keep fairness between, it's not a pay to win stuff. We want to avoid this. And what we're gonna do with these purchases that are coming from this marketplace here, this is basically coming from the NFT marketplace. And this is why, again, I said that's all connected. This is why the marketplace is before actually, it's actually before the game, because we need the NFT marketplaces as a foundation for the game. Okay,
Got it.
uh,
Yep.
and these numbers are not definitive. Okay, but we're gonna do is like the oil will worth a certain amount of BSD in pistons. Okay, and every time that, as example, NFT sale from our original product being given by the MDT team will be converted to the contract. So biggest part of it is okay. So we're going to
Got it.
incentivize the market. We're going to, and again, these numbers are not definitive. We just starting to discuss, and this is actually just an example. Okay, but let's
Mhm.
say we're going to give some for the market, some for the game development, and some to keep even the assets being created, etc., in the maintenance and the scaling of the game. And also 80% will go to the contract. So let's say that example, you're buying 10 gallons of oil, and you are investing $100 to buy these 10 gallons of oil.
Mhm.
$80 will go to the contract, to the sustainability. You know what I mean? So the
Got it.
same of the advertisement, and we're going to show where we're going to actually advertise in the game. And the transfer also, and this is very specific. I will not go through this, but actually, you are not able to transfer car parts from one car to another one without pay taxes. Not
Got
they
it.
pay taxes, but they pay a fee. Why? Because we want to avoid people to use the same car part and move between the cars. So
Yep.
there are There are like answers for all of these mechanics, and this is actually the fees as well. So as soon you finish the 24 hours, let's say that you have won like 30%. So this from this 30%, we're gonna actually charge a certain. Again, these numbers are not correct. It's not the definitive, but we're gonna charge a small amount. We're gonna get the same structure, allowing the biggest part of these fees going to the contract. In the NFT, also we're gonna charge 5%. So let's say that I'm gonna boost my engine with oil, because I'm gonna be able to boost my engines, and you guys, I can show you that how. And once you are selling your engine, because you don't want this engine anymore, you want to make money with this engine, and we're gonna charge a certain fee as well for actually you selling this NFT using our NFT marketplace. Okay.
Got it.
So basically, this is something that I wanted to fulfill you about the game in itself. The game, we have like a advertisement part where actually this Baba Black here, it's my user, I as a client, paying like 2 pistons per day to announce my car parts and highlight my car parts to the players. I also can hit here in the marketplace. Once I hit in the marketplace, I'm going to be able to go to screen like this, and I can see engines coming from another players, and I can decide to buy using pistons. And this is all NFT. This will come from the NFT marketplace as well. I can see the engine, who is actually selling the engine, how better is this engine in comparison with my one, I can actually also go to the marketplace. I can buy parts, sell parts, and go to my store. It's a very big stuff. I need to go really through in details here, but I cannot go through details. But even the small exceptions as this one, like I have sold my engine. This car, I cannot play with this car because I need to purchase an engine to be able to play. What is this red stuff in the little gouges here? So basically, every time you race with your car, there is a depreciation in your car part. Okay, so let me show you an example of fixing these.
Just like real life, Baba. You drive off the lot, it's already depreciating.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the car in itself, it doesn't depreciate, and the paint job, it's actually not depreciating as well. And we have and you have 3 elements that you can improve, like engine, suspension, and brake pedals. And once you are racing, you are depreciating, and you have to pay using oil to fix that. And again, this oil comes from the compound. Okay, so we are incentivizing compound. So once you compound, you receive a certain number of oil, and with this oil you can fix the depreciation and race with the best performance of your car. Okay, you can select another cars. We're gonna give in the game like 2 cars for every single player. Even if you deposit only 1 piston, you're gonna receive 2 cars, base cars, and you're gonna sell another cars in the NFT marketplace, so you can buy them using pistons, and you're gonna be, of course, collaborating with the community, because the biggest chunk of these fees are actually in these actually sale. It's going to the contract. Okay. Then you can also improve your car parts. You can actually upgrade the car parts here using motor oil as well. So you can actually improve the car parts and race against your competitors with a better car parts and have a certain advantage. And this advantage, it's actually what we're going to balance with the first version of the game, which is actually the test drive alpha and the test drive beta. The test drive alpha, we are planning to allow 2 cars and 1 or 2 tracks. And the car parts, we're going to start to play with them. Perhaps only 3 car parts for each session, each type of car parts. And this is actually the overall of the game. I can actually go here to show you just a small detail. You can select the track. Once you select the track, you're going to open the session. This session, it's looking for people from the same level as you. And once we find the competitor, you actually will see the track that he selected, and we're gonna draw the track here. So one of the two ones will be here, and you're gonna know at this moment how much actually you can win from the opponent. So basically, this is actually gonna win if you actually end this race as winner. And this is actually the overall. If in the any point of this screen, not this one, but this screen, so on, you lose your connection or have any trouble, you're gonna need to pay the 0.2%. This is your risk in this stuff, because it's actually we are starting really to design the exceptions, but we cannot prevent people for trick the system to actually turn off the computer or any kind of trick that actually
right before they lose, try to cut it off. Yep.
yeah, because I can see here like a better car parts here and say, okay, I will not race against this guy. This guy's too good. Or know your name, know a player that's really known in the system, and actually avoid to play against you. So from this part so on, if you lose connection, it's gonna be your risk, and your prize will go to the opponent. So it's basically this and the game stuff. Just covering a little bit more the NFT marketplace. This is something new, exclusive. So basically, you click here. This is actually what we are. This is the first sketch. Okay. So basically, you're gonna have a marketplace application where you're gonna be able to mint, to create your NFT, to sell your NFT, to create your collection. You have here a screen showing the play speed stuff, so you can see the price history of your NFT system, all using Piston. Here you can see your collections. If you have car parts also, you're gonna be able to see here. Of course, this is a sketch because there will be a session here just for the game, showing the announcing actually the parts, the car parts, the cars and stuff from the game. But this is actually the first sketch that we are starting to draw, just to understand the looking that we actually are trying to add into the system. So basically, these are the first sketch of the NFT marketplace.
And I'm so quiet, Baba, because I'm learning here. So I'm just quiet. I'm letting you go, man. I'm letting you go.
Man. Sorry, and I'm gonna try to be really fast here to don't take too much from your time, man. But the test drive, the claimable NFT, it's basically you go in the system, and once you see the card, you have a button, a claim, and once you claim, you're gonna be able to mint your NFT system. Why this is important before launching the game? Because we're gonna discontinue some of these cards, and why? Because we need to launch the game, and there are copyrights and stuff that we cannot move forward with copyright issues after release the game, because the game we are intending to display the game in the Twitch, in platforms. So we want to really make sure that the game will not have any kind of restriction to be displayed anywhere. So basically, this is the reason. So what this makes from the NFT avatar, it makes even more special, because let's say that you have a very, I don't know, like a specific car brand that will not be able to continue. If you mint this card at this point, you're gonna be able to, you're gonna actually have a very special card that's not, it's not available anymore in the future. Okay. Mm-hmm. So what is the goal with this is actually prepare the game, because in the game we're gonna actually sell the car parts being sold by the clients. It's basically part of the foundation that we are setting at this moment, and this is why this is before the game release. Okay.
Got it.
But the fact is, we're gonna discontinue some of the cars, not all of them, but some of them. And you're going to be able to claim, to mint, and have a special NFT card or something that you can actually sell in the future. Then after, we're going to have the gaming marketplace opening. This is basically allowing you to, not the test drive only, but you're going to be able to access the marketplace here and start to see the car parts, see and prepare as well, because remember, Once we release the marketplace, every time that you are hitting a nitro, you are accumulating gallons. And these gallons you use to upgrade your car parts and also to fix the car parts once you are playing with them. Okay. So we're gonna allow you to see the car parts, to start to improve, to upgrade your car parts using the oil that you are receiving from the claimable, from the nitro at this point. Okay, so this is what this is about. And once everyone is getting ready to go, we're gonna actually release the Gimme Beta, where you're gonna be able to use the car parts that you have upgraded. And once you, this momentum here from March to April will be mostly measurements. It's gonna be to really make sure that nobody's tricking the system, to see how people are behaving, to see if the session is working fine and the multiplayer session is being done. All these small details and small adjustments we're going to be able to do it through this space. Then we're going to release the game. So this is actually the whole connected dots and stuff. What about the future? We wanted to actually do the team league, which is above. This is the oil screen. I didn't show you that, but this is where you're going to be able to buy the oils. And we have here another gaming mode, which is actually the team league. Okay, and the team league is really designed, but something that's a little bit off the scope for the version 1, because this will allow us to create the tournaments. So remember that I was telling about the merchandise. So basically, the tickets to join the tournaments will be sold in the merchandise. So we're gonna be able to buy the tickets, receive the tickets in your home. We're gonna try to make something really nice, looking nice stuff. And once you have this ticket with a specific address and you code, and you put this code in the game, you're gonna be able to join the tournament. And once you join the tournament with something that we are willing in the future, and I'm speaking about 2024, okay? I'm not even speaking about 2023, just sure. But this is actually what we are dreaming about. It's be able to actually make a live of the tournament and really reward people with patent jobs, with cars, special cars, with badges to add in the NFT avatar, and also with prize in pistons. So this is basically the longer run dream that we have with the game. But with the version 1, if we actually could achieve this stuff here that we have designed here, plus the game that I just was showing you that we are developing, we think we're gonna be in a good spot to say that, and this is our intention, to be the number 1 protocol in the 1% daily return of investment stuff. Okay.
You know what, Baba, and I love how you said that. We're gonna be the number 1 protocol. You guys have some awesome plans. I know we did have a question in the chat. I think EC asked, how will we be able to auto compound if we use a ledger? So going back to the auto compound feature.
Yeah, actually, this once you use a ledger, I cannot speak 100% in this one because this is more the contract team. But we have actually experienced a ledger in our system now. And I guess it's going to be the same. Like once you enable here and authorize the ledger at this point here, you're going to be able to deposit BNB anyway. And this BNB will be in our contract at this moment, you know. Yeah. So it's basically you allowing your wallet to deposit this BNB in our system. You're gonna have this being used to auto compound, and once you finish, we're gonna give you back the difference. So if you have like a small difference to withdraw after this is actually disabled here in this moment, in this case, as example, you're gonna be able to withdraw, and once you do this, you're gonna basically put back the BNBs that you in your wallet, the BNBs that you are actually using to auto compound. So basically, using Ledger, I don't think it will make any difference in this case. You know, it's going to be the same. Because once, and this is a good question actually, because what happens here, once you enable this, you are actually depositing this BNB in our contract. and they're going to store this BNB, use this BNB on your behalf to do the auto compound. We're going to compound this for you. And once it finishes, it could have some rest or could actually need a little bit more. And this is the exception case I have been saying, because we cannot pre-calculate for 7 days 100%. And we are, and for this reason, we are actually adding the withdrawal, because you might have a need to actually get back some of the BNBs that wasn't used in the past auto compound that you have set.
Got it. So, and I think that did answer the ledger question. So, thank you for that, Baba.
Okay.
Baba, this is phenomenal, man. I think I had no clue how in depth you guys were, how professional you guys are, and I think everything. I'm a tokenomics guy, so we're thinking about the auto compounding, but even that you guys are 3 to 4 to 5 to 10 steps ahead, I think that's going to bode very, very well, and I'm really bullish on this project. Thank you for this.
Yeah, man. Like the reason why we think that's really important to really make sure that this roadmap will be complete, it's actually sustainability. So our goal is really be sustainable, and we know that on the tokenomics, it's really important not only have the 5x meter, which is really a good feature. It's a good functionality, good improvement from the competitors. But it's also, and this is so good that the MDT, they are going to do that, if I'm not mistaken. They are going to add this to give sustainability to the MDT project as well. So basically, this is a very good functionality, but we know that it's important to make sure that the transactions will be going at this point. So once you are actually gaming and you are paying like a small fee over your winnings, and also you are actually improving, even though, think about that, like even though people that don't want to play the game, it's really happy with the 1%, it's great. You are claiming, and once you are claiming, you are actually receiving more oil, and you can just improve your car parts. You cannot even play, but you can actually sell and make even more money using the NFT marketplace, because for sure there will be people at this point willing to improve their cars to make more money in the game.
Yep.
So once you have all these transactions going on, you are actually incentivizing a lot in helping the contract to keep sustainable and improve and increase the longevity of the project in a point that where you can actually make the 1% over multiple compounds over a long time instead of just a short thing.
Right.
So this is actually what we really wanted to do, and make sure that the onboarding process will be really easy, to have more people coming from the traditional market, knowing the project by the game, because we know that once we increase the scope of projects, the utilities, once we launch them, the project will get a little bit more visibility for every single one of them. And we want to really to make sure that people will onboard easily in our system without go through some pains that we know that exist in this kind of project, especially the Telegram scammers, the understanding in how things works, the lack of support. So this is actually problems that we are trying to solve, and I guess we are in a good spot, man, because we just started within like 2 months ago, and we are actually developing things. Just to give you an example, like there are some protocols that are speaking about auto compound like years, years. and you know how long we took to develop this? 4 days.
Long?
4 days. So this is actually showing you like I want to show you the professionalism that we have in place here. I have particularly been working like 20 years in this field. Okay. I just have a lot of experience with front end development, managing team. I am CTO from a company in Montreal. So the guy that's working with me, and I should even mention them, it's Oasis and Start By. These guys I know the address. I do barbecue here in my home, and they are here, and I have been working with them 8 years. So all this stuff helps to really come out with a good project for the clients. and we know we handle this in the traditional market. We work together as well in the company which we work full time, and we know how actually works and how the client should be treated.
Yep.
And one of the reasons why I started Piston with Tony, and just to really be fair, I asked the job to Tony, okay? And the reason was because I was really frustrated the way I was treated. I have like $40,000 in the competitors, and I was really sad the way that I was treated. I wasn't treated with respect, with uh, my money that was invested taken into consideration. And
Mhm.
I just said, oh, okay, I am good at my stuff. I know how to do things in this field. I am a developer with 20 years of experience. I'm gonna do something better, you know. And
Yep.
once I reached Tony, it was in the MDTV1, and I said, look, I have this project. And Tony had a vision. I call him visionary because he just with like small lines, I said, look, I want to do NFT. I want to do a game. I want to make it sustainable. I like the 5x meter, and I really wanted to be part of your team. And at this moment, I had the Trip Viewer, which is a tool that was actually showing the garden stuff. I don't know if you
Oh
heard about
yeah,
it
yeah,
earlier.
definitely. I
Yeah,
am.
yeah, it was me, Oasis. The same team that's working with the front end was the team that developed the Drip Viewer. So I sent the Drip Viewer to Tony, and I also showed the Animal Farm game. I did like a really farm where you could see the plants growing from a 3D elevation. It was a game,
Okay.
so my intentions was really to show, to display the ability I and my team and I, we had actually to work in this field and do things better. And Tony, at same day, we really jumped with this idea, and he said, "No, okay, I want you guys in my team. Then we are part of Piston because of this, you know." So I just
Mhm.
wanted to really make sure that you know the full history about
No,
this
no,
stuff. But
you
that's
know,
it.
thank you for saying that because I know some people wanted to ask it, but I appreciate you saying that. And
Okay,
you
man.
were very very clear. But I think the biggest takeaway that I'm getting from all this, Baba, and also Nigel. Hope Nigel's still with us. But the main thing I'm really getting from all of this is that you guys are first off a part of our community. You've used the other contracts. You saw some of the things that could be better. You've taken that and you've put together with your 20 years of experience with all your team members something here that we I think can call special. So we're really excited, and I know for me, a DeFi guy, I'm just excited for the tokenomics. Everything else is like icing on the top. So I really appreciate you guys, especially giving us an exclusive. Did y'all hear that? We got an exclusive. But us for us getting an exclusive from you guys and just explaining this great project.
Yeah, man. Like my pleasure. I really like we just talked here, but I'm really happy, man, to join you today and have a chance to display all these. I'm really. It took a lot of time, more than we actually planned. But I wanted really to make sure that you could understand the full picture. But I really appreciate you receiving us here and actually giving Piston the chance to display all this information to some people that perhaps doesn't know what we are proposing and our proposal of value as well.
Most definitely, most definitely. And I do want to say, you guys are awesome, awesome guests. Nigel, Baba, the whole team. Bring some guys with you next time. No big deal. I know you guys have already a good following in the comments here. So you guys are always welcome to come back, especially you want to explain the game. If you want to promote something, come on back to the Muddy Crypto Movement. We're here to welcome you guys. You guys are really, really a good addition, I would say, to the space.
Yeah, man, I said this to you like via text, but it's really important to highlight. Like, I really like the way that you are actually working with your lives and actually introducing a new format of actually presentation in your YouTube. So I really
Mhm.
appreciate that, man. I was laughing before I start to do this email with you.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I appreciate that. It is something new that we're trying. But this is what it's for Baba. It's for us to bring influencers and devs and then especially the users together in an honest space, and we talk about how we can all make gains. So, thank you guys.
Cool. Super cool, man. Thank appreciate that this space, and you have. I am your fanboy right now, man.
Right,
For
that's
sure.
what's up. Okay,
For
let's
sure.
get some money, Mo. Bing.
For sure, I'm gonna be following your channel and watching your videos, man. Really,
I love it. I
really
love
cool.
it. You guys are welcome back anytime. You guys have a good evening. I know you guys probably got little ones and all that stuff going on, so you guys enjoy your evening.
You too,
Thanks a
man.
lot,
Thank you
Muddy
very
Mo,
much.
for the
Thank you,
opportunity.
Nigel.
Yeah, I love your style, Muddy Mo. I really love your style, just like
Yeah,
Baba said. I'm gonna start watching your videos, man.
All right,
really
man.
cool.
All right. Perfect, man. Sounds good.
Bye bye, man. Thank you very
Thanks,
much. I
guys.
appreciate it. Bye bye.
Yep. Yep. See ya.
Have a good evening.
Yep.
You too.
All right. So now listen, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it right there. This is what we do in the Muddy Crypto movement. We bring the new, the cutting edge, the devs that really care about us and know about the space. They come into the spot. So now just say thank you, Mo, man. Thank y'all, man. I really appreciate all the Piston people coming and joining our family. Also, Muddy Crypto movement. I appreciate y'all. As always, if you want to join Piston Race, my link is here. But we also in the future we're gonna be talking about some other things. I heard. I think it was. I can't remember. I think it was Brian that said he might think about influencing. That's my side. That's our side. So we want to put on influencers for Piston Race and other contracts as well. That's something that we want to do. We want to just build the space. So I'm very, very happy to have them on. They gave us some. Hey, listen, they gave us some exclusives today. Listen, right here. So y'all know I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna edit it up. I'm gonna put it out, and I might even make some extra videos because I'm really excited about this project myself. So again, if y'all have any questions, the Piston team, hopefully you'll be able to find their information in the chat. I'll put it in if it's not there. But please contact that team. Go join their Telegram. Come on to the Muddy Crypto movement and come be a part of this. What we're doing in DeFi, making these daily income, these passive rewards every day. All right. So y'all come on back now. Check me out tomorrow. We'll be right back. Same time. All right. Yeah. Y'all want to hear more? Stay tuned.